Just posting all of the "Hi, I'm live" messages. And we're gonna rock and roll. Oh my god. We're gonna rock and roll so hard. We're gonna find out why. If Kurosawa dies next. I kinda hope she does. She was kind of a bitch. She was really mean getting us fired from that job. And post on Twitter. Because I still refuse to call it X. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that's like, no, absolutely not. It'll never happen. Clarissa! How you doing? Where are the emotes? Where are the adorable emotes? Dancing. My little dancing emote. And because I dance too much, P emote. Twitter will forever be Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me sad too. Guess what though? I bought myself a new candle today. It is a clean linen scent, so now Jesus Christ! Whoa. Don't scare us like that, god damn it! Don't worry, just have the menu in the background. I'm doing okay. Tomorrow we finish the diet and I've lost 4 kg! Well done! Incredibly well done. Let me see how loud this is. Because I'm curious. It sounds good. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope everything you eat and drink is green. As per tradition. Crow Factory? What's Crow Factory? Is endings? Endings like more than one? More than one ending? Buy a soundtrack? No. I refuse. Are you ready? Are you guys ready to see if Kurosawa gets killed? Because I want to know who made our first girl die. Who sent in that request? And I also have this horrible feeling that Aoi... There's going to be a request to kill Aoi. And I don't know if Corpse Girl would do it or not. She says that she loves her and she'd do almost anything for her. So if that's the case, if someone were to put in a request for Aoi, I think one or two things will happen. One, she will straight up not do it because she's like, fuck this, and then she'll struggle with the fact that she didn't fulfill the request. Or she'll do it and she'll lose her mind because of it. Those are the two options. You can't have any other option. Go back to our save file. Yeah, we were at the train station. Salad is green, so that counts, right? Because I've only eaten salad and grilled aubergines and courgettes. It counts. It absolutely counts. It's green. Sour gummy worms, they're green. Apple flavored laces, they're green. Actual apples, they're green. Eat all green things. It's moldy, it's green. I'm gonna lock in, I promise I'm gonna do better today. Ooh, I'm also, after the global payday nearing the end of the month, I am going to do a fundraising stream So feel free to come over and check it out. I had an apple too, that counts. My walk through the train station this morning is confident, cocky, self-assured. I mean, she's a serial killer who's gotten away with it many times. When I board the train, I even managed to take a seat for the first time in a while. Look at us! We get a seat on the train! I withdraw a worn book from my handbag and flip open the cover. There's a name scrawled in blue ballpoint pen on the first page, but it's become faded and illegible over time. I don't quite remember where I picked up this book. Maybe I discovered it at a second-hand bookshop. Who knows? I own so many obscure tomes that I can't be expected to recall purchasing every single one. Its aged cover and weathered spine both bear the same title. Oh, False Photography. A comprehensive history of photo manipulation. Oh, okay. The book is written in English, and it's a slog to work through with my limited knowledge of that language. I can only imagine. Alright, this is the girl who gets turned on by killing people and stalking them. Yeah, she kinda freaky. But I like to skim through it primarily for the photographs contained within them. The examples of early image doctoring from centuries ago fascinates me. The book even features techniques and studies as recent as 1993, a whole year before I was born, when it was first published. It's true that a lot of techniques discussed within are no longer relevant in today's digital age, however. She's gonna leave that seat wet. She might. There's a hearty section dedicated to the art of manipulating corpse photos. Of course there is. Because why wouldn't there be? Something that I indeed very, very interested in. Girl needs therapy. Couldn't she get turned up? I don't know. Couldn't she get turned on by Darren's Patreon like everyone else? Apparently not. Apparently that's not even an option for her. The most intriguing aspect of this section's content is that the featured artists perform the opposite kind of work that I do. Okay. Instead of manipulating images of the living to make them appear dead, this artist in the book edits images of the dead in order to make them look alive once more. Interesting. In bygone eras, when photographs of people were taken few and far between, a sect of artists dedicated themselves to honouring the memories of the deceased. Oh, that's kind of nice. They did this by making the photos taken upon death look beautiful and full of life. These photos were gifted to family members and loved ones. The tradition makes sense. Imagine if you lost someone dear to you and you had no photographs of them. Exactly. Wouldn't it be wonderful to receive one last memento, a beautiful image of the way you remember them? Instead of using makeup to beautify a corpse, these artists applied a paint brush and pen directly to a photograph to seemingly bring the deceased back to life. The impressive aspect of this process is the way they illustrate the corpse's eyes to look full of life. Even though it's a far cry from the work I do, I can't help but feel some sort of kinship with the artists discussed in this book. Surely we're cut from the same cloth. No. No, you're not. You kill people. Browsing through the images in this book inspires me to work hard at my own photo editing. Many of the pictures are in black and white, but to me, that only drives home how impressive these old techniques were. I finished flipping through a chapter and closed the book. I hold the tattered tome close to my chest. Breathe a sigh of satisfaction.
The next station is Shinjuku. The doors on the right side will open.
Oh.
Please change here
So I'll
for
stop,
the Chuo
guys.
line, the
Make sure you have your
Shonan-Shinjuku
bags.
line, the Saikyo line.
Nice. I quickly stuff the book into my handbag and get ready to disembark the train. Let's go. We need to go to work. A normal hobby? No. No, let's Photoshop pictures of crime scene to make others suicide. Yeah, legit. We couldn't have a regular hobby. You think she's going to be into crochet? or yoga or like small clay figurines. No. We're here to kill people. When I'm certain nobody is looking, oh no, I carefully opened the lid of the large dumpster in front of me. Why? What are we doing? Are we going to jump in? The stench of rotten food and who knows what else assaults my senses, and I reflectively gag and splutter. Then close the lid! The staff at the convenience store really need to seal their trash in plastic bags before tossing it in here.
Ugh, this is disgusting. I have to stop doing this.
What are we doing? Photography is amazing, but normal photography, please. The raised open lid locks into place at a 45-degree angle, allowing my now free hands to retrieve a small black object from my bag. What am I doing? It's a flip phone. Oh, disposing of the evidence. A cheap plastic thing with a shiny charcoal finish. I open it up and tap on the retro tactile keys, confirming that I've completely deleted all sent messages and photos. At least she's careful. Nodding to myself, satisfied that I've covered my tracks, I eject the battery from the back of the casing and toss it in the dumpster. I then snap the phone in half along with the hinge, separating the screen from the keypad. The screen crunches into pieces with a gratifying underneath my shoes. I retrieve the smashed parts from the asphalt, careful not to prick my fingers on the sharp glass. You know, she's careful. I'll give her that. She's throwing away the burner phone she uses to send pictures. Exactly. With hardly a glance, I unceremoniously launch the broken parts of the phone into the dumpster. Whapa! I clap my hands together to dust them off, and then shut the dumpster lid and hurry away. I sidle between the brick wall of the convenience store and a narrow metal railing intended to keep people like me away from the dumpsters. Didn't stop me. Now in front of the convenience store, I can finally feel I can breathe deeply without fear of inhaling the toxic contents of the dumpster. I let my lungs take their fill before nonchalantly crossing the street. She says she needs to stop doing this, but I don't think she's gonna. We're yeeting it. Yeet it! That takes care of my latest burner phone. Before leaving the office building, I cracked the SIM card in half and disposed of it in the combustible trash. Completely different bins. You know, she may be crazy and a freak, but she's very smart. Now with the phone itself destroyed and discarded at different locations, my mind is at ease. It has been slightly less than 24 hours since I messaged my latest victim, that athletic guy that I may have briefly fantasized about during my restless slumber. My general rule of thumb is to keep a burner phone for exactly 24 hours after sending a photo. However, I made an exception today. I wanted to discard the phone early, clear my anxiety, and get a full night's rest tonight. She's a smart, crazy type. Besides, it's not like anyone ever replies to the messages. I find that shocking. I find that really shocking that she doesn't have one reply. I'd love it if they did, but it is what it is. So really, there's no point holding on to the evidence of my wrongdoing for longer than necessary. So she knows it's wrong. If memory serves, I wrote tomorrow's date on the latest victim's timestamp, May 30th, 10:31 a.m. Hey, it's the day before my birthday. The victim may decide, well, to kill himself today, of course. He could end up just like Akane. But if he's anything like her, he'll hold out until just a few hours before the designated time. He'll let panic and fear boil and build inside him until he can't take it anymore. There's bound to be a victim who receives it that takes this as their mission to find out who's sending these. There's gotta be at least one person who fights back against Corpse Girl. I refuse to believe she can get away with all of this. Or someone else will come along and end it all for him. I can't be sure. I still don't know what happened to Rui. Did she kill herself or did someone else snuff her out? She couldn't have. The photo shows her hung up like a scarecrow. How could she have done that to herself? Her hands were tied up in place. It has to be a case of... I'm still banking on witchcraft. I'm still banking on the witchcraft angle. Originally, I thought that Corpse Girl would have be aware she has that power, but I don't think she can't know if she has any power. Because if she did, then all of her victims would be dead. Apparently, Ruri and that other chick, Akane, are the only ones that have died. Either way, I'll start researching obituaries tomorrow. I'm confident that will be another successful request. If it is, I'll truly be on a winning streak. She needs a better hobby. With butterflies in my stomach, I cross the road. Oh, isn't this a very nice park? On my route home, I usually like to trek through the small park close to my apartment, provided the weather is decent. I avoid the park in the mornings as a lot of people walk their dogs and I can't risk my allergies flaring up before I reach the office. You're allergic? In the evening, the park is much emptier. I suppose I finish work a bit earlier than most people, so while everyone else is busy, I can enjoy the fresh air and scenery. Hell yeah. I make my way along the neat, broad dirt path that connects one side of the park to the other. Wooden benches line the path at regular intervals, and at this time of the evening, it's common to see a homeless person or two using a bench as a resting place. This city has more homeless people than the general population would care to admit. Yeah, that's true. I try not to think of it as I walk by every day. I already know that many people have it worse off than I do, but there's not exactly anything I can do to help, right? Should I be giving these people money that I can't afford to spare? Wouldn't I just end up being homeless as well? I'm not exactly broke, but I live month to month on my salary. It's expensive to live on the outskirts of Akihabara, and commuting to Shinjuku every day isn't exactly cheap either. Then you add in electricity bills, phone, food. I mean, I don't eat unless I have to. Oh my god. Woman, you need to eat. But I'd starve if I didn't buy a meal every other day. And don't even get me started on the cost of the coffee I drink. Oh my god. I'm lucky I can score a can for 100 yen. But more often than not, I'm paying up to 150 for a single can. This makes a lot of sense now. Because last stream, I was complaining. I was like, "Girl, she needs to eat breakfast." Because the only thing she has for breakfast are breath mints and a can of coffee. It's not enough. Even if I were to buy canned coffee in bulk from one of those huge variety stores like Don Quixote, I'd still only save a handful of loose change. And I wouldn't have access to the familiar selection I get at the convenience store. I'm just thankful that I don't go out for drinks after work like most of my colleagues. If I had to buy a few rounds of beer every week, my bank account would definitely dry up. By avoiding that kind of group outing, not only do I save money, but I'm also not forced to spend any more time around people. It's a win-win situation. Realizing I'm trudging along the path at a snail's pace, I tell myself to speed up my gait. Toward the exit of the park, the silhouettes of two people on the bench come into view. The sound of laughter carries on the wind, and I can't help but feel like I heard the voices before. As I drew closer, a sinking sensation clutches at my stomach. Oh no, what is it? I immediately get the urge to turn around, but I'm so close to home. Oh!
It's Noriko! Fancy seeing her here.
Hey! What's up?
Noriko's here.
Shinya! How you doing? Tomoe and Shinya. Tomoe glares and flips her long hair behind her ear with a shit-eating grin on her face. Shinya looks kind of out of place outside the office. His face is filtered by an especially uncomfortable expression. Interesting. I start to wonder why these two are here, but then I recall that Tomoe did mention they were going on a date on Friday night. Oh, okay. I suppose it's just my bad luck that I would run into them on the way home. Though, what are they doing here in Akihabara? Interesting. I have to assume that Tomoe came here on purpose just to spite me. Oh, that makes way more sense. I was a bit like, yeah, why are they here?
On your way home?
That I am.
Uh-huh. How's your, date?
We're having a blast. Right, Chin?
Yes, of course. A great time.
Oh, that was convincing. Guys, if someone said that about hanging out with you, how convinced would you be? I would if Tomoe has been dragging Shinya along against his will.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it.
Hey, we're gonna grab some chicken. Why don't you come with us?
On your date?
No thanks.
You guys are on a date. Can't think of any worse way to spend an evening than eating with Tomoe.
Please come with us, Noriko.
Oh, you don't want to hang out with her alone? Shinya has a dejected look on his face. It's pitiful, but he brought this date on himself. Why should I have to bail him out? Honestly, true. Honestly, true. And I do feel kind of bad for him. I don't think... I don't know what's been happening on this date, but it obviously isn't going the way he thought it would.
Sorry, I've got things to do tonight.
Are you sure you're not just avoiding eating? Afraid to gain a bit of fat?
She has no money! I honestly don't know what to say to that.
Shin, you ever seen Noriko eat anything?
Oh no.
Well, now that you mention it, she never seems to eat at the office.
I eat at home, if that's okay with you.
It's not completely a lie. Sometimes I eat at home, sometimes I don't eat at all. She can't afford food, damn. This is why I'm so shocked she doesn't do the corpse girl thing for money. She's... I'm surprised there's not like a donation button on her like page or anything.
Come on, come get some chicken with us. You can throw it back up or whatever afterwards if it makes you feel better.
Wow, that's so uncool. She's starting to get on my nerves, I swear. She tries to identify my flaws and insecurities just so she can rub them in my face.
Tomoe, you're not being very nice to Noriko. Aren't you two supposed to be friends?
Oh, the tea! The tea! He's calling you out!
We're besties. Besties talk shit to each other, right, Noriko?
Not in this case.
Right.
Huh. Fascinating.
Jesus, Shinya, you're so stupid.
Anyway, I'm going now. See you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
Okay. See you then.
Bye, Shinya.
Buzzkill. She's such a drag.
God, if you ever have friends like this, then just kick him to the curb. I let Tomoe's words hang in the air as I walk past her. I'm pretty annoyed that she dragged Shinya all the way here just to taunt me. Is this her idea of a good date? Does she care about Shinya at all, or is this whole thing just to annoy me? Most likely just to annoy you. I don't think she cares about him in the slightest. Tomoe dating Shinya doesn't even get under my skin. I don't have feelings for him at all. I don't think she has feelings for anybody. What does get on my nerves is simply the fact that Tomoe is trying so hard to get on my nerves. Fair enough. That's more than fair. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if I could carry on my way home without one final interruption. Tomoe calls out again. Oh, come on. Come on, man. He's a man. Men are stupid. I don't think all men are stupid. Though I have had quite a few, like, bad interactions with men, I've had plenty of nice ones, too.
Your friend Aoi is gonna start work with us on Monday, yeah? How fun. I can't wait to meet a friend of Noriko's.
You better not mess with Aoi. I grimace. I suppose Shinya told her about that. I turn back to face them both.
Don't even think about messing with Aoi. That girl has dealt with enough crap at her last job.
Yeah.
Oh, has she? Maybe big, strong Noriko can protect her now.
I'd do anything for her. She's my best friend. If you had any friends of your own, you'd understand what that feels like.
Oh, get it!
I got plenty of friends. And only some of them are sluts like you.
Yeah. I'm going.
So Shinya's like... Is Shinya like our supervisor or something? Is he cool with this? I finally managed to disengage from the conversation, even with Tomoe's mocking laugh piercing the air. I exit the park, cross the road, and walk down the block leading to my apartment. Tomoe, I have to wonder if that girl exists solely to irritate me. I have to tell myself that she is not worth my time. I can't let her taunts get to me. Grin and bear it, as they say. That's what stoic, unflinching Noriko would do. Running a hand through my hair, I smile and approach my apartment building. Do you think I've got another mission, another task? Saturday afternoon, May 30th. I spend all morning trying unsuccessfully to calm my nerves. I'm anxious about finding out whether my latest victim has perished. It's afternoon now, so the time written on the photo has passed. Okay, let's see. If my work was successful, I should know soon enough. I've already set up an obituary news alert on my phone to keep me informed. Instead of sitting at home all day and waiting for my phone to go off, I decided to visit an old favourite hangout. Public libraries don't get the credit they deserve in this age. They're quiet, calm, soothing. I can sit here for hours for free and just get lost in different worlds. Plus, they always carry works by my favourite authors. Sometimes the librarians are even kind enough to recommend titles that might fit my tastes. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and mocks my clothing or my makeup. Nobody looks at me and asks if I've had enough to eat lately. Nobody makes fun of me, that lonely girl in the corner reading Lovecraft and calmly stroking her hair. Every so often, I put my book aside and check my phone out of habit. Still no alerts. Have I miscalculated something? Did my latest photo not look convincing or damning enough to inspire... Why does she want to inspire that? I find myself growing increasingly anxious and impatient.
Ooh, huh?
Oh!
You a Lovecraft nerd?
Oh! Oh! Hi. I was wondering when this guy was going to show up. In you know the mini film we see before we get to the menu? He was in it. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Lovecraft. Yeah. Total nerd. I blink twice and look up at the strange man standing over me.
Huh?
Those two would make a fucking attractive couple.
Sus. Didn't mean to interrupt. Notice you're reading Lovecraft. Huh. In Japanese, too. Didn't know this book had been translated.
Yeah. My English isn't great, so I read the translated versions.
That's mad. Do they translate esoteric names? Can't imagine Cthulhu being easy to write in kanji.
Well, it's written in katakana, so...
Of course. Kojiro.
Kojiro. Yes! We got a guy. We got an attractive guy in this horror game. The man extends a hand and I can't tell if he wants to shake it or pass him my book.
What?
I'm Kojiro. You?
Shake his hand! Shake his hand! Shake his hand! Shake his hand!
Noriko Kurosawa.
Shake his hand.
Nice. Just Kojiro for me. No last name. Call me Koji.
Koji. Okay.
You don't have a last name?
No, he's like Madonna or Cher. Or like Beyonce. You don't need a last name when your first name's amazing.
Used to. Lost it. Fire, you know. I'm just Kojiro now.
You lost your last name? Fire. Like part of his birth certificate was destroyed? Adele, exactly. God, love Adele. This guy's weird. His clothes smell like they've been stashed in the back of a closet for a decade or two. Dude, you're weird. I think you should hang out with more weirdos. And let's face it, he seems like the perfect match for you. Maybe he's a serial killer too. His face is unshaven, his eyes are scarily clear and focused, despite being masked by a pair of thick glasses.
Didn't mean to keep you. Soz again. I'm looking for Nobel Sinclair. He around here?
I don't think I've ever hear someone say soz instead of sorry. Not like outside of text messages.
I mean, I don't know. Who?
Writer guy. Did that book about befriending the dead? The librarian told me to check these shelves.
Ooh, wouldn't it be kind of cool if it turns out he's like a detective and he's trying to figure out who Corpse Girl is?
Sorry, I don't really know.
No worries. I'll find him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you look like the type who'd enjoy his books.
Oh my god, are we bonding over books?
Not to judge you by your cover.
Ha!
Need a strong stomach, though. Messed up shit.
Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of what she's into. As much as I hate to admit it, this stranger has captured my attention. I told you!
How messed up are we talking?
Well, his first book describes dressing up corpses, taking them to dinner. Goal is to not get caught out. Mad, right?
Oh, you said the magic words.
Like something out of that American movie. Weekend with Bernard?
Oh,
Or
Weekend at
something like
Bernie's.
that. Second book goes nuts. Main character fills the school classroom with bodies, all dressed up as students. Runs lectures and records them, puts them online.
Shmoney! Shmoney! How you doing? How's life treating you? I saw your results on your test. Well done. Knew you had it in you. Knew you'd win at it. I knew it. I knew it. How's your day been? We're playing as a crazy, intelligent serial killer. That's her. This is the crazy, intelligent serial killer right here.
Best part? No one can figure out if these books are fiction.
Oh, you've got her in a headlock. I love that for you. What are you got planned for the rest of your day?
Internet says Snowbell Sinclair actually did these things. Says he's doing time now.
Oh.
Writing these books as a confession.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's deranged. Makes for a good bedtime reading.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
She's hooked.
You on noise? Well, of course you are.
Yeah. You?
Exchange numbers. I'll be studying for the most part, babes. Hell yes. Becoming an educated girly. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. At Koji Koji. Add me if you like. We can talk shop.
Oh my god, this is so good for her. She knows somebody else who's kind of into the same subjects.
I'm gonna find Nobel. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Without so much as a glance back at me, the man walks away. Honestly, that was pretty smooth. He's leaving the ball in her court. It's like, this is my ad. Add me if you want. We had a great conversation. I'm out. Always leave them wanting more. I try to return to my reading, but that whole conversation just replays back in my head. What a bizarre encounter. Maybe I'll just head home for today. Being here has helped me calm down. But I am still eagerly anticipating the fate of my victim. I think that he was proved to be a great distraction for her. Besides, I have to admit that I'm growing a little bit hungry. Maybe onigiri, a rice ball from the convenience store, will tide me over until tomorrow. I did not know. Okay? I didn't know. There's little onigiri triangles. You could have, like, little plastic shaped things to help shape the onigiri. I thought it was just, like, hand molded. I didn't know you could have, like, little molds for it. It didn't even crossed my mind. That must be so useful. I gather my things and I stand up, letting out a little hoo as I stretch my muscles. As I head towards the sliding doors to leave the library, a little alert sounds on my phone. She's like, oh my god, it's happening. Guys, it's happening. Guys, it's happening. She's so excited. She's like, fuck yes. This is it. It won't be it. My phone is in my hands in less than a second. The screen unlocked. The obituary page loading before my eyes. Article posted online today at 2:39 p.m. Keywords found. Mr. Accident. Numerical data range 20 to 30. She's so excited. Her heart is going blah 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 blah. Zombie V. Hi Pam, bye Pam. I have no bits at the moment, but I love you. I love you too. You better have a little coffee and a snacky, and I hope you get some fresh air. And I hope you know that you're incredibly loved. You're a beautiful little bean. You're a beautiful little zombie bean. Oh my god. Onigiri are hand molded only by chefs. The molds are for normal people. That makes sense. There ain't no way I'd be able to mold them like... Because every time I see them, I'm like, how? How are they making them so perfectly every time? This is insane. The molds make sense. Image data found. Yes! Oh god. Saturday, May 30th. The day before my birthday. You're so incredibly sweet. Thank you. Oh my god, we all love you, V. We do. You cute little bean. Oh, Mr. Ichi, 22, of Tokyo Prefecture, was pronounced dead this afternoon at a traffic intersection. Interesting. Coroner's office reports that Mr. Hanada was involved in a traffic accident. No other casualties have been reported. Mr. Hanada is survived by his fiancée, who wishes to remain anonymous. A funeral service has not yet been arranged. Jesus Christ, I'm ruining people's lives left and right. Happy St. Patrick's Day! View image attachment. Why would someone add an image? Quickly load the image attachment and can't believe my eyes. It's not of the dead body, is it? No, it's the picture of the guy. Okay, that makes way more sense. I'm like, that ain't no way. The photo is the exact same one that was sent to me through Corpse Girl's website. Maybe it was the fiancé, we don't know. There can be absolutely no doubt that this is my latest victim. She's so proud, guys. She's like, oh my god, it's all me. I've done it again. My breathing starts to quicken. My cheeks begin to grow hot. Oh no, not in the library. Clarissa, look away. Who's gonna do it again? Right here, in the middle of a Tuesday in a library. I know from experience that if I don't get somewhere private and quickly, I may very well make a fool of myself in public. That's a polite way of putting it. I quickly glance around the library for a sign pointing to a restroom. As soon as my eyes settle on it, I dash toward it, swerving between bookshelves and through narrow aisles. There's one door for a unisex bathroom. An unremarkable beige portal. The muscles in my thighs are tightening and I squirm as I reach for the door. Oh no! Wait. I think I know what's going to happen. Okay, prediction. The guy will go into the bathroom and witness her being all weird and freaky. And then he's going to start thinking, something up with this girl. I need to investigate. My hand grasps the cool metal handle and presses down, only to be met with an immovable resistance. It's locked! Oh no! There's a sign on the door, and notice I completely ignored in my haste. Closed for cleaning.
Shit.
I curse, despite my best efforts to keep a low profile. My head turns frantically, looking for somewhere, anywhere, that I could sit down and remain out of sight while my body reacts erratically to my latest success. Oh my goodness. I don't know how a therapist is supposed to fix this problem.
Oh, you busted?
Oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh no. This guy again.
I need to use the restroom.
I hope you can't tell that the expression on my face is not one of desperation to use the facilities.
On it.
To my surprise, Koji strides up to the restroom door and begins to smash his fists against it. Okay, his freak matches my freak, I guess.
Hey, cleaning time is over. Get out of there.
I hear a panicked yelp from within. Koji's commanding voice was more than a little intimidating. What did I miss? My puppy needed attention. She got a notice to say that her victim is actually dead. She got all excited, you know, the way she usually does, and she ran towards the bathroom. But the bathroom door is locked for cleaning, and Koji came back. He's like, oh, you need to use the bathroom? Here, let me help. So he's like making the cleaning attendant open the door. Within seconds, a terrified old woman emerges. She wheels her cleaning trolley around us, bows quickly, and disappears from sight.
All yours. About to hold it.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
Oh my god. He'll know! He'll know we're a freak! I dash past Koji, unable to believe that what is happening here. I slam the door behind me and slip into a cubicle. As soon as I sit atop the toilet's closed lid, my legs begin to shake uncontrollably, and I have to lean backward to steady myself. Oh my god! Ichi is dead. Killed in a traffic accident. What was the image that she created for him? I don't remember. That could mean anything, but I'm willing to bet that I caused his death. Like, how? After seeing the photo of his dismembered corpse, he might have purposely crashed his car, or, in a panic, he drove erratically. Or perhaps someone else rammed his vehicle, intent on murdering him on behalf of Corpse Girl. I doubt that's the case. I still don't know how my power works. I don't know why these victims end up dead. I don't know why you want them to end up dead. But the cause of death ultimately doesn't matter. What matters is that Corpse Girl is victorious once more. I find myself panting, squirming, struggling to restrain myself. I don't know why that this is the reaction she gets from killing people. My vision fogs, my knuckles clench. And within barely a fanfare, I begin to cool down all of a sudden. Just like that, the overwhelming urge to explode simply flutters away. Huh? My breathing regulates, my legs solidify, and rest firmly on the ground. This experience wasn't nearly as staggering as last time. Maybe because I was so confident that this victim would die, my body already prepared itself for it. Have I already become desensitized to my ability to wield death itself? I won't pretend that I'm not disappointed. That exhilarating feeling I experienced last time, the complete and utter loss of control, it was addicting. I craved experiencing it again. There are other ways to experience that. Still, I need to remind myself of the most important thing. I fulfilled the request issued to Corpse Girl. That's 2 new victories in a row. 2 victories in a single week. As long as requests keep coming in, I can keep achieving my goals. I can do this. Full of confidence and feeling steady for once more, I exit the cubicle and leave the bathroom. Is he gonna be out there? He received the picture while driving, panicked and crashed. That's what I'm thinking. Because so many quote-unquote victims never died. They never died. Is Koji there? No, we're okay. Coast is clear. That strange man Koji is waiting for me at the end of the aisle. Oh! Fuck.
You good?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for... you know... I really needed the bathroom.
I think these guys are really gonna like each other.
Of course. Been there. Gotta go when you gotta go. Look what I found.
You found the book? Koji holds up a book with a plain black cover.
Robo Sinclair's latest.
Ah.
Dazed by the Dead. It's a ripper.
Huh.
Oh, what's that one about?
Falling in love with the dead. Read it already last year. Time for another go. Oh, here.
Strange flower. Koji hands another book to me, this one with a brown cover. An illustration on the front depicts a field of flowers.
What's this?
Oh.
Sinclair's first ever published work. Strange Flower. Title's nonsense.
Interesting. What's it about?
This is the one where he puts corpses in suits. Treats them to meals at fancy restaurants. Loaned it out under my name. He'd take it. Return it before the due date. Can't risk getting fined.
Oh, they're sharing books now?
Oh, well, thank you. I'll be sure to read it.
Ooh!
Sure. Send me your thoughts and noise.
Fuck yes! This is... honestly, this is kind of smooth. I'm not gonna lie, this is really smooth. Look at these 2 little freaks getting together.
Right. Be seeing you.
Bye, Koji. He makes more of an impression than Shinya. Don't get me wrong, I love Shinya. But he makes more of an impactful meeting. A brief wave of his hand and he disappears behind the closest shelves. I can't really get over how peculiar he is, but he certainly is making an effort to be friendly. I turn the heavy book over in my hands and look inside the front cover for a publication date. 2009, it's actually not that old. Definitely not as old as the fiction I normally consume. I shrug and hoist the bulky tome underneath my arm, then make for the library's exit. Fuck yeah. Oh. I feel uncommonly hungry on my way home. So much so that I decide to stop by a restaurant and get some dinner. I wonder if killing tires my appetite. Maybe. Or stirs my appetite. I often pass this establishment when I exit the train station in Akihabara. It's an old venue that serves traditional Japanese food as well as popular Western dishes. Ooh, which ones? To say that I've always been curious about eating here would be accurate. I've been working hard lately, achieving my goals. I can afford to treat myself to a cooked meal, right? Why do I find it so hard to justify that? Yeah. Especially when you don't have a lot of money, it's really difficult to go out and actually buy yourself something that your body really needs and wants. I'm even going to eat at a booth tonight. Another rarity for me. A waitress guides me to an empty booth and I slide in before looking at a menu. The house specialty, according to the menu in my hands, is grilled eel, not exactly my favourite. In fact, seafood of any variety doesn't sit well in my stomach. I decide to pass on the specials and order something I know I can digest. Omuro rice sounds good. I used to eat it a lot as a kid. Omelette, rice, and ketchup. What's not to like? That actually sounds good. Plus, it's only 700 yen before tax. The waitress returns to take my order and I confidently point out what I like. She offers me a smile and hurries off to the next table. Perhaps my recent victory streak has given my courage a boost. Because I hardly feel awkward or anxious sitting here, surrounded by people eating and drinking on all sides. I'm somewhat calm and at ease amidst the hustle and bustle of the restaurant. And I almost feel like it might be nice to have company. A friend, perhaps Aoi or Shinya might be nice to talk to and pass the time with. Oh god, you've jinxed yourself. It's going to be Tomoe. Oh well, in a way, I do have some company. I retrieve a book from my handbag. Oh, the book! The very same book Koji lent to me. And I open up to the first chapter. Okay, is it good? Strange Flower, an odd, apparently meaningless title. Still, it comes highly recommended by an eccentric stranger, so it must be good. My meal arrives when I'm a few pages into the book. I thank the waitress and look at the omuro rice before me. It smells good. It's presented beautifully. I can probably eat at least a quarter of this portion without feeling ill. I pick up a spoon and slice through the middle of the omuro rice, causing a puff of steam to billow up. Throwing caution to the wind, I scoop up a good amount and bring it to my mouth. It's delicious. There's no other word to describe it. The convenience store meals I normally eat can't even compare to something like this. I can only imagine. The egg is soft, the rice is fluffy, and there's just enough ketchup along the top. I take a second mouthful, then a third. I can't help but giggle a little at the thought of myself sitting here eating like a normal person. All the people around me probably think I'm a normal person too. Just a girl sitting at a restaurant eating her dinner. Another quiet giggle escapes my lips as I gently dab my mouth with a napkin. I set my spoon to the side and return to the book in front of me. The author of this work certainly is interesting. Noble Sinclair. According to the bio inside of the front cover, he moved to Japan overseas at a young age. The book was written originally in Japanese. It's not a translation, but even so, the writing style is quite unusual. And I'm even more hungry now. Yeah, this is making me want food too. I can't quite put my finger on what is strange about it. Maybe it's the lack of complex kanji used throughout. Everything is written rather simply in hiragana, almost like the intended audience is elementary school kids. But that can't be right. The themes contained within are truly disturbing. Maybe the author just doesn't have the greatest comprehension of writing in Japanese, maybe. It's true that a lot of adults have trouble with complex kanji, professional authors, though, not so much. Anyway, it's not like it matters too much. The book is interesting enough to keep me turning pages. I must be completely absorbed in reading because before I know it, a waitress is politely letting me know that the restaurant is closing soon. I nod and look at the plate of omuro rice in front of me. The meal has gone cold. I only ate 3 bites. Still, I'm feeling full now. Oh my god. And I really enjoyed what I ate. I don't feel any added weight on my hips as I get to my feet. That's definitely a positive thing. Weight can't be gained that quickly. I can't wait until Thursday. We're going out to eat sushi. Fuck yes. I stretch my limbs and legs, put my book in my bag and offer the waitress some money along with the bill. I was sure Tomoe was just gonna jump out of fucking nowhere. Or maybe on the way home. A blast of frigid night air nearly sweeps me off my feet when I step out of the restaurant. If I had known the weather was going to take a turn for the worse, I could have brought my scarf and jacket. It's the end of spring, so unpredictable cold weather is pretty rare. I guess I can't be blamed for not bundling up. Anyway, it's not raining and I'm close to home, so it shouldn't be a problem. You know there's gonna be a problem on the way home. You just know it. I head down the street and watch a few shop owners closing their stores for the night. They don't pay me any mind as I wander by. Oh. My phone bustles to life and rings out in a quiet night air. I grab it and press it to my ear for warmth.
Hello? Aoi?
Aoi?
Noriko? Hello? Is this a bad time?
What happened? She's wearing the maid cafe band thing.
No, I'm just walking home.
What happened? Couldn't she take home the leftovers? It's a waste of food. Considering how little she eats on a daily basis, I think it would go off before she'd even get a chance to eat it.
You're out at this time of night? That's not like you. I stopped somewhere to eat. What's up? You stopped to eat?
Oh, so she knows?
Say, about the new job.
What's wrong?
What is it?
What happened?
I spoke to the manager at the maid cafe, but he said I can't quit.
What do you mean you can't quit?
He said that? Oh, well, it's not up to him. You have every right to quit. Did you tell him you've landed a new job? Yes, I told him. But he said he spent so much time and money training me that if I quit now, he'll treat it as stealing from the company and he'll call the police.
That's not how life works.
What a load of crap. Hang on. Are you at the cafe now? Yes, I just finished my shift. We're closing up. I'll be right there. I'm only a minute away anyway. I'm going to give your manager a piece of my mind.
Fuck yeah, you can't. Even if he decides to go to the police, which is a stupid idea, the police would never do anything. They'd think he was an actual psychopath.
No. Noriko, you can't.
Nope.
Just watch me. I'll be right there.
Yeah, be right there. I end the call despite Aoi's objections. I can't believe how furious I am. Aoi finally has an escape route from that god-awful job and now the manager won't let her quit. That has to be illegal. It is illegal. I never met her manager, but I can just imagine his type. A self-important, wretched, greedy pig thinks he's the king of the world just because he runs a shady maid cafe in the back streets. Well, I won't stand for it. People like him are the ones that should be reported to Corpse Girl's website. I'd love to target victims like that. I change direction and take up a running pace. The cool air against my face is kind of nice now that my body is warming up a little. Thankfully, there is hardly anyone this time of night, so I don't feel particularly embarrassed by running in public. Oh, who gives a fuck? I'm not a terribly fit person, so it isn't long before I feel out of breath. Come to a stop at the end of the street, heaving and clutching my chest. You know what you need? You need that Koji guy. He was ready to beat down a door just so you could go to the bathroom. I think he'd have no fucking trouble beating the shit out of this dude.
Okay. I'm okay. Deep breaths.
After taking a moment to collect myself, I start back up, walking briskly at this time. I can see the maid cafe's illuminated sign ahead of me. I approach the entrance and read the neon board. Chateau de Crystal, welcome home master. Drinks from just 400. Table charge 500 per person, open till 10 every night. I pass the sign and reach for the door handle just as somebody hurriedly throws the door open and emerges.
Noriko?
Aw, you look cute.
Aoi, told you I'd be here. I'm really glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. Aoi gives me a brief wave. She fidgets nervously and straightens the ruffles in her dress.
I can't believe you have to wear this ridiculous outfit. Yeah, but the costume isn't the worst part of the job. I know. Listen, is your manager still here?
Aoi hesitates, then shakes her head sadly.
You just missed him. There are only a few girls inside closing up. Damn it. Ugh, I really wanted to give him a piece of my mind.
Something makes me feel like he is there, but she's like, please don't. He's just gonna like cause us trouble. Icarus! Walked into a bunch of breathing. Everyone okay? We're running to save a girl. Come to kill Aoi's manager because he's not letting her quit. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. How are you doing, Icarus? How was your day? Have you had anything yummy to eat?
Noriko, it's fine. I can continue working here. It's not so bad.
No, you quit the job. He can't say you can't quit.
Hell no! Don't even pretend it's okay. This place is torturing you. You have that customer that always gropes you, and now your manager is controlling you? I won't stand for it, and you shouldn't either. But what can I do?
Call the police. Hello, manager. Thank you, Icarus. I'm honestly stumped by the question. In all my hastiness to get here, I never even thought through a plan for Aoi. Well, first of all, you can call the police because this is breach of contract. Second plan, we get Koji over here. Damn it, that heartbreaking expression on her face. I just want to grab her, hug her, and tell her everything's going to be okay. So why can't I?
Aoi. I know you don't feel like it, but you're the strongest girl I know. All the shit you've dealt with over the years. All the shit you're still dealing with.
Do you think... Clarixa, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you guys thinking what I'm fucking thinking? Ritzy! How are you? Happy St. Patty's Day! Happy St. Patty's Day to you! I hope you eat lots of green things today. I had some tea and some food. Tea was definitely not for me. Ooh, what kind of tea did you have? I think she's gonna recommend Corpse Girl. She's gonna recommend Corpse Girl. This is how she finds out about Corpse Girl. It's like, yeah, send in a request. Do it, Aoi. Do it. Peppermint. Oh, peppermint green tea is the best. It's my personal favorite. Wait. You tried peppermint tea? Ooh, let me see. Peppermint tea ain't your thing. Maybe peppermint green tea. Or maybe just green tea. I'll look up different kinds of teas that you could try. I think we'll use our corpse factory knowledge to kill him. Exactly!
You're brave, whether you know it or not. My issues pale in comparison to yours. But you still get up each and every day and do your best.
I wonder how Aoi would feel if she knew. I wonder if at some point she finds out we're Corpse Girl.
I'm proud of you. And I want to make things easier for you. Come work with me at Temujin. Just leave this place behind. Forget all about it.
Yeah.
Noriko, you're my best friend. You always will be. Even if we can't be anything more than that.
Oh!
I'm happy just having you in my life.
Oh! Was that a love confession? Even if we can't be anything more than that? What? Without telling Aoi to write to Corpse Factory? You mean Corpse Girl?
I'd do anything for you, Aoi. I hope you realize that.
Why? If we can find out the guy's number and snap a photo of him, maybe we can make our own request.
Of course. I know. Thank you, Noriko.
Oh.
Let's get out of here. It's really late. Come back to my place.
Live together!
You know I can't.
What?
All my things are at home, and I need to check everything first. Otherwise...
I nod calmly, I understand. I can't push her too much.
Don't worry. I get it. And the thing is, I can't just run away from this place.
Why not?
That stalking customer. He knows where I live, and, well, if I stop showing up to work, he said he'll visit me at home.
Okay, now you call the police.
Why don't we go to the police?
Yeah! Honestly, the most logical thing anyone said in this game. Why don't you just go to the police?
I can't do that.
Why not? What do they have on you? Oh shit, it's raining. No, she's crying! Without warning, Aoi bursts into tears just as the rain begins to spill from the clouds.
I can't get him in trouble. I just can't.
Is he like a bad guy?
Aoi, what? What is he?
He's not a police officer, is he?
He's... family.
He's family? Fuck family! A gust of wind blows down the narrow street, causing my hair to whip wildly in my face. I brush it out of my eyes and mouth, only to see Aoi standing still, her head down.
Stalker. He's... family?
A family member is going to your work and groping you? Call the police!
I could never bring myself to tell you. But surely you must have wondered why I've put up with it for so long. I don't know what to say.
Double kill? Yes.
You're putting up with it because you don't want him arrested. Yes. If he goes to prison, the rest of my family will disown me. And I'll truly have no one.
Speaking as someone who has cut off her family for being bad people, that is not a bad thing. Or, if your entire family is cool with a member of your family groping you and stalking you, I think they're the ones that need to be disowned.
You have me. You know what I mean.
I'll be your family. Found family. I'm all into that.
I'm just going to go home for tonight.
Oh my god.
Thanks for coming out to see me, Noriko.
Aoi turns on her heel, strolls away, the click-clack of her shoes against the wet pavement echoing through the street.
Aoi.
We need to team up with that Koji guy, become double serial killers, and go after these guys. She doesn't hear me breathe her name as she disappears into the darkness. That poor girl. There has to be something I can do. I have a choice. This is why. This is why there's multiple endings, because I was starting to think there ain't no way. Okay, let me save first. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm gonna save again because I'm a double saver real quick. I have to go after her. Love me a good found family, AO3 fic. I have to go after her. Yes, I don't think giving her space... I want to give her space. I want to give her space. But I also want to go after her. Oh god, this is tough. I have it saved. So if anything happens, I can just go back. I don't feel that bad to not go back. So where are my dice? 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 Okay. I've got a D10, D20. Okay, so 10 and below, I give her space. 11 and above, I go after her. Deal? 10 and below, I give her space. 11 above, I go after her. It's a 14, I'm going after her. Go after her. Go after Aoi. Do it. If you won't, I will. I can't let her go. Deal. Nice. I can't let her just walk away, as sad and helpless as she is. My legs lurch forward of their own volition, propelling my body through the rain-soaked street.
Owie! Owie, come back!
My shout echoes in the night, my weightless words falling through the air like the very rain that patters on my face. Owie's silhouette is just out of reach. If only my weak body could pick up its pace. This is why I'm trying to build up stamina, so I can, like, run after people I love. I might be able to reach her before she fades away.
Stop.
Oh, fuck, I did the wrong thing. Her unexpected command fulfills its purpose. I halt my shoes, skidding along the wet floor. Ah, fuck. Aoi is closer than I expected her to be. Perhaps due to some trick of the light and rain, she simply seemed farther away than from my tired eyes. This is what happens when you run on 3 bites of a meal and a coffee a day.
Owie, please. Let me help you. There's nothing to be done. Why can't you take a hint?
Oh no.
You just never give up, do you?
No, she doesn't.
You just want to smother me.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have run after her.
You don't trust me to handle things on my own.
Damn.
That's not it. I just care for you so much.
Yeah.
I know that. You think you haven't made that clear in the past?
Yikes! Rarely have I seen Aoi this angry. She's well past the point of being simply upset now. She's truly furious. Have I overstepped a boundary?
You're not my guardian angel, or my savior, or whatever. This is my life, Noriko. It's not your sick fantasy, where you swoop in and act like my knight in shining armor. Shut up! Just shut up!
Uh-oh, maybe the dice were wrong.
You always take it one step too far.
Oh, yeah, I should have done this.
Just leave me alone.
I can't get another word in before she vanishes into the night. I reach a hand out in the darkness like some foolish attempt to stop her, but it's pointless. She made her thoughts perfectly clearly. Okay. Load. We're loading. We didn't do that. We're giving her space. We're not doing that. Nope. We're gonna give her space. Aoi is gone. I didn't lift a finger to try and stop her. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm going back. I know her well. If I chase her, pursue her, she'll resent me for it. Information I would have liked beforehand. This is why we have save files. It took a long time for her to heal the wounds I inflicted. Last time I pursued her relentlessly. What the fuck did you do? The best thing to do is give her space. Let her sort her own thoughts out. She'll talk to me when she's well and ready. I just need to be patient with her. My phone rings, the sound slicing through the patter of the rain. Oh? It's Aoi. Of course it is.
Hey. Noriko?
Yes? The girl burst into tears, her sobs reverberating through my ears. No!
I can't do it anymore.
Do what, baby?
I know. All my life people have abused me, taken advantage of me. What did I do? What did I do wrong?
God, we've all been Aoi.
You never did anything wrong, Aoi. I can't explain other people's behavior. And I can't truly understand what
Oh,
you meant.
baby.
Sorry. I know that's not what you want to hear. What do you do when it all gets too much, Noriko?
You send in a request to Corpse Girl is what you do. That's what you do.
Me? Well, I mean, you know me better than anyone. When it all gets too much, fine.
I kill people on the regular. I run, I hide away, I tuck myself into my apartment and swear to never leave the safety of its walls. That seems more like me.
Put it this way. I don't deal with things as well as I should.
Mm-hmm. We can all relate.
Me neither. When things get overwhelming, my mind feels frazzled. And everything just gets worse and worse. I get caught up in little rituals, little habits, and I can't break free. I can't tear my mind away from the repetition, from the endless doubting and second guessing. I know. I can't keep going like this. Something has to change. As much as I want to help you, this is something only you can do, Aoi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if nothing else, I'll always be here for you.
Hell yeah.
Whether you want to break down and cry on my shoulder, or use me as a punching bag, or just vent to me,
Oh, she's a good friend.
I'll be here. Noriko, thank you. I think you finally understand.
Oh.
I'm trying, girl. I really am.
Maybe I can learn a little bit from Noriko.
I'm going to make a change. I'm going to quit my stupid job.
Yes.
And join you at work on Monday.
Hell yes.
I promise. I am going to get through this.
Fuck yes.
I know you are. I never doubted you. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Okay?
Okay.
I'll look forward to it.
My baby! Aoi ends the call. I'm not sure if I feel better after that discussion, but I can't honestly tell if Aoi feels better either. She's making a good change. I'm proud of her. I sigh and look up at the thick cloak of clouds above. The rain continues to fall. Your book is gonna get soaked in your bag. Forge a bond with Aoi! Yes! This is why we have save files. And it's May the 31st, which is my birthday. Today drags on and on. Since I don't work weekends, I never really know what to do with myself during my free time. God. Me too, girl. The library yesterday was nice, but I don't want to hang out there again today. Why not? Might see that guy again. So far, I spent the day simply reading at home and brewing the occasional cup of tea to stave off my hunger. This job needs to pay you more, man. I keep checking my phone, but Aoi hasn't replied to any of my texts. Even when I call, she lets it go to voicemail. Do I even have any new requests to attend to? I was hoping I would get at least one this weekend to help occupy my time. To take a break from reading Strange Flower, I decide to browse through noise and see what's happening in my social circle. Though I'm not close to any of the people I'm connected to, save Aoi, reading through their posts always lifts my mood. Rather annoyingly, the first post I come across is from Tomoe! Oh, great, fucking yay. 9 minutes ago. Bitches be tripping if they think they're gonna steal my man. No one wants your fucking man. We thick as thieves. He getting lucky tonight. Oh god, I didn't need to know that. The garbled post is occupied by a photo of her and Shinya getting cozy together. Shinya looks more than a little nervous. I would be willing to bet that Tomoe is the first girl he's ever snuggled like this with. I can't quite figure out why she's so interested in him, or why he's into her for that matter. I think the main reason Tomoe is interested in him is because she genuinely thinks he has like a partial crush on me. Maybe Tomoe, because he seems uncomfortable around. Shinya seems uncomfortable around Tomoe. What I'm thinking is, do you think he's trying to date her to try and get with Noriko? At first I thought Tomoe was just trying to bug me, to annoy me, but by pursuing someone she thought I wanted. That's what I'm thinking. But surely this is taking it too far, right? Haven't I made it clear that I don't care? I don't think A, she believes that you don't care, and B, I think it does stem from like her insecurities about herself. As for Shinya, maybe that boy really is into the blow-up doll look. I guess I misunderstand him less than I originally thought. I notice it's that I've been frowning while looking at Tomoe's picture, so I decided to slam my finger down on the thumbs down button. A little text below the post now reads, Noriko Kurosawa disliked this. My frown breaks and I smirk. It feels somewhat satisfying to publicly dislike Tomoe's posts. I can imagine Tomoe's face going tomato red when she sees the notification. With a little giggle, I scroll past the post and keep browsing my feed. As expected, it doesn't take long to find a post from Shinya himself. It's out of character for him, but he's actually not posting about criminal cases and detective work for once. Weird. Shinya with a capital S. 13 hours ago. I never believed in love until I met her. She swept me off my feet and showed me how to become a better man. This doesn't feel like something he'd post. She makes me want to be the best person I can be. My heart goes out to my darling Tomoe, 2 days together and counting. This doesn't feel like him. I look forward to every day because of you. Thank you. You guys have been dating for 2 days. Relax. I involuntarily gag and continue scrolling. Nothing else is in my newsfeed really compares to those last posts. My sister wrote something about her sucky job, and a few co-workers posted about how grief-stricken they were about Akane passing away unexpectedly. Akane, followed closely by Ichi. No, that's probably not how you're supposed to say his name. And long before them, Rui, the one who started it all. 3 strangers, 3 people dead, all because of Corpse Girl. Why are you doing this, hobby? People wanted them dead, and because of that, I also wanted them dead. Why? I won't forget their names. When Corpse Girl rises above the muck and filth in this world and becomes truly famous, I'll share a toast to their memories. Until then, I need to trudge forward. I need new targets, new victims, to launch Corpse Girl's name into the stars. If Corpse Girl's website becomes more than an urban legend, more than a rumor whispered in the shadows, then no. I need to take it slow. I can't get too ahead of myself. I still need to put in a lot of work before I can attain my goal. What is the goal, really? Aside from being famous. But the only way I can move forward is if more requests come through the website. There has to be a way to promote the site. Flashy advertising is out of the question. I don't want the site looking like a gimmick people can simply visit to pass the time. I need word of mouth, testimonies. So far, the site has claimed 3 victims. I need the original requesters to spread the word about how effective the website really is. Yes, that'll be perfect! But I obviously can't get in touch with them now. They remain anonymous when they request a death. No one would willingly put in their contact details when doing something so shady anyway. I sigh and scratch my head, thinking about it like this won't do me any good. Maybe I should come back to it later. I reach for my laptop, sitting on the couch next to me. Maybe I'll take just one more look for new requests. You never know, right? I'll go into my administration panel on Corpse Girl's website and check for notifications. 1 request! Request details. Today, 3:31 p.m. Victim's phone number downloaded. Alright, who is it? This was submitted a few minutes ago. What are the chances I would check the incoming request so soon after receiving a new one? My heart begins to race at the attached photo downloads to my computer. Okay, who is it? I'm excited about the prospect of working on a new request for the rest of the evening. Who will the poor sucker to succumb to Corpse Girl's whims? Will another beautiful corpse be left in my wake? I've got a bad feeling. I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew her photo would be sent back to her. My heart skips a beat. My hands instantly turn cold. What the hell? A photo of myself appears on the screen. It's my very same image used on my company ID tag. The other two were company ID tags too. I'm not smiling in the photo or in real life. Is this some kind of a joke? Somebody has requested my death? Somebody has requested my death.
Somebody wants me dead?
It was bound to happen eventually. Huh. Oh, she's losing her fucking mind.
I can't believe it! It finally happened!
She looks I think this was the goal. This is fine.
I know exactly who requested my death! Tomoe!
It has to be.
That stupid, vapid bitch!
Mm-hmm. Tomoe Watanabe. The one person who hates me more than I hate myself. Aww. Okay, that's kind of sad. Of course she's the one who uploaded my photo. Of course she wants Corpse Girl to take care of me. She's been looking for somebody to test the website on. Her noise post from the start of the week confirms that. And she's been getting increasingly obsessed with tormenting me lately. I'm willing to bet that when I disliked her latest post, it finally triggered her to request my death.
Tomoe, you brainless whore!
Oh.
I am Corpse Girl!
The voice actress is putting in the work today. In a fit of manic laughter, I set to work dismembering my photo. I'm going to make my corpse photo look so realistic that she'll think she really succeeded in getting me killed. Wait, hold on. The photo goes to the victim. You'll be sending it to yourself. You're not sending it to her. And then when her guard is down... I don't get it. I don't understand. June 1st. Okay, let's see.
No sign of Sato yet? I wonder if she got held up. It's not exactly professional to be late on your first day of work.
She'll be here.
Actually, she's not the only one absent. Tomoe isn't here either. We had a late night last night, so I wonder if she woke up on time.
Don't you have work to do?
Ah, of course. I need to.
Kurosawa, a word, if you please.
Miss Ida, did you need something?
Please, come with me. Take a seat.
Oh, my mic! My mic wasn't working. How long was I quiet for? So basically, we think Tomoe sent in an image of Corpse Girl to Corpse Girl. So she made a corpse image of herself and put it in her desk drawer, which is a stupid fucking idea. It's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Welcome back, Clarissa! Look at you cuties. It's such a bad idea, and now we're getting pulled into like a private one-on-one talk with this scary lady from like higher up in the company. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I follow her instruction, sitting down on one of the bright and colourful plastic chairs that fill the small enclosure. Oh god.
A new employee was supposed to start work today.
Yeah.
Sato, an acquaintance of yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
That's right. I've been trying to get in contact with her.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried something bad happened to her.
I see. You understand that it doesn't reflect well on Sato's character if she can't arrive on time for her first day of work, correct?
Yes, I understand. Believe me, it is very out of the ordinary for her to do something like this.
I'm sure.
If something has happened to Aoi, I'll be so upset.
Fujikawa recommended Sato for the job based on your personal request.
That is true.
You need to be aware that since Fujikawa holds rank over you, he is the one who will be reprimanded for hiring an unsuitable employee.
Ah, fuck.
Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that he will be punished. Rather, his recommendations will be denied for the foreseeable future. And any attempt he makes to climb the ladder, so to speak, will be vehemently refused by the other executives.
That sounds kind of weird. Just for like recommending one person who doesn't show up to work on the first day. That seems vindictive.
Isn't that a bit extreme? All of that because of one temp employee that didn't show up for work?
That's extremely extreme.
That's the way these things go. I've seen it dozens of times. The reason I'm telling you this is because you should feel some sort of responsibility to apologize to Fujikawa.
So guilt-tripping.
I had no idea. Honestly,
Enough. This isn't an open discussion.
Then why bring me in here?
Apologize to Fujikawa, and see if he will find it in his heart to forgive you.
I'm pretty sure he will, because he's not taking it this seriously.
And please advise him to seek employment elsewhere. I don't foresee his career with us flourishing anytime soon.
Wow, what a bitch!
That's all.
Kotomi abruptly exits the cubicle, leaves me alone, sitting in a stupid-looking green plastic chair. I take some time to compose my thoughts before also walking out. I don't know what to say to Shinya. I don't even know if I should say anything. Surely Kotomi is being a bit extreme in effectively halting Shinya's career at Timijin. This is all because I recommended Aoi for the job. I feel like an idiot, but how was I supposed to know that Aoi would prove unreliable? And still, it's far too extreme. Kotomi is out of line. Something else is at play here. I can feel it. Maybe Kotomi wants Shinya gone for her own reasons, but I can't imagine why. He's a junior employee and not exactly the type to step on anyone's toes or make enemies. Well, no, we didn't get fired. We have effectively destroyed the career of Shinya, which I don't understand. I agree with Corpse Girl. This is extreme. I return to my desk in a bit of a huff and slump in my swivel chair. My eyes fall on the empty can of coffee next to my computer screen. I begin to wish I'd purchased more than just one this morning. I glance over at the top of my screen. I can see Tomoe still hasn't arrived. Maybe I'll have to wait until tomorrow for her to find the gift I left for her. I'm sure she'll love it. Where the fuck did they go? I don't enjoy my walk home through the park this evening as much as I normally do. And wait, so she has a problem with Aoi not showing up to her first day at work, but no one's mentioned anything about Tomoe. There are too many things weighing on my mind. Aoi, Tomoe, Shinya, Kotomi. Why is it that I'm increasingly finding myself drawn into office drama? I don't want to deal with any of it. I just want to pursue my own goals. Working at the office is a means to an end and a way to keep a roof over my head and have the money to achieve Corpse Girl's ambitions. If I could quit, I would, but I can't, not just yet. What if I could monetize Corpse Girl's services? Exactly! Users could pay a fee to request a death, or I could even just accept donations. Exactly, that's what I've been saying. But I get the sinking feeling that asking for money will reduce the amount of requests I get. The number of requests coming in is already depressingly low. If I reduce it any further, I'll be in trouble. As I draw closer to my apartment building, my phone cries out for attention. I bring it to my ear with a swift hand.
Aoi?
Do you think Tomoe isn't at home because she's freaking out that she made the request and she's like scared to go to work to see if I'm not at work?
Noriko. What's the deal? I've been trying to get in touch with you all day.
Well, she's not wearing her maid outfit.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't bring myself to come into the office.
You said you were gonna quit the job.
Yeah, well, I gathered that. Tell me why. You know, just the stuff I normally have to deal with. For real? What are we talking about here? Stalkers? Or your own battles?
Mix of both.
I left the apartment twice. I really did. But I had to go back inside each time because it didn't feel right. I had to check a few things and then check again, and
Oh, is she like OCD?
in the end, I gave up and laid in bed. I must have fallen asleep because when I looked at the time, it was already late.
I sigh angrily and hope that Aoi doesn't hear me.
All right. It sounds like you had a rough day. I'm sorry, but the situation isn't great. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? I don't think they'll be happy with you if you come in tomorrow. If I were you, I'd write a polite letter of resignation and just forget about the job. Shinya's been kind of thrown under the bus because of this. Shinya? Why? I'm not too sure myself. Since he got you the job, I suppose he was somewhat responsible for you.
I don't get it either.
But because you didn't come in, it sounds like his career's in real jeopardy.
Which makes no sense.
Oh God. Oh no. Take a breath. You didn't know something like this would happen.
No, none of us
I
did.
didn't either.
Zenith! Hi! How are you? Hope the day's treating you nicely.
I think this one exec has it out for him or something because it's too much of an overreaction.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that bitch.
I can't believe it. I never wanted to cost him his job. I know. You didn't mean for this to happen.
It's not your fault.
Look, I'll try and smooth things out a little. I'll talk to Shinya tomorrow. You need to look after yourself right now, okay? Promise me you'll just take it easy tonight and relax. Okay. Forget this ever happened. Noriko will look after everything.
Oh no.
Thank you, Noriko.
Oh no. What am I gonna do?
Okay. Get some rest.
Damn it, Clarixa. Hell yeah. Well done, Clarixa. Thank you for the shout out. Get appreciated and loved.
Bye-bye.
I the call with a heavy heart. I don't actually have any idea what to do. When it comes to Aoi, I always feel obligated to just tell her anything that will help her feel better. If I could actually follow through with my words and genuinely make things better for her, then, well, maybe we'd have a bit of a different relationship than we do now. But I probably missed my opportunity for that a long time ago. See? I think she swings both ways. When I woke up earlier, saw the time and was like, okay, I can sleep a little more before getting up for class, and now it's 12:40 p.m. Yuck. Yuck. In senior high school, I was never really truly understanding of her, and that cost me too much. Things are different now, of course. I've seen what she goes through, and I'd like to think I understand her a lot more now. My feelings for her are true, and not muddled in sympathy and pity. If this was a different life, I hadn't made all those stupid mistakes, I would be happy to be with her. Aww! But now, the best I can hope for is that she wants to remain friends with me. And that will have to be enough to satisfy me.
Yo.
Thank God you're alive! That voice. A trickle of icy sweat drips down my spine. In the near distance, sitting on the bench close to the park's exit, is an easily recognizable figure. Did she just not come to work because she felt freaked out? I think that's it. I genuinely believe she didn't go to work because she got freaked out that she did the request and but now she's like, I need to know if she went to work or not. But she could easily ask Shinya.
Come here.
Hey. Why didn't you come to work? I freeze in my tracks. My body wants to keep walking to reach the familiar safety of my home, but my brain is engaging in fight or flight mode. Torn between my options, I find myself completely stationary.
Come on, I won't hurt you.
Where were you today?
Tomoe.
There's no doubt in my mind that she's been waiting for me here all afternoon. Why? Go to work and you would have seen me. Also, did I lose my streak? No! She knows my route home. That's obvious since I last encountered her and Shinya in this very same park. I can't help but tense up as she leaps off the bench and approaches me.
Weird shit, right? Like occult stuff.
Yeah?
Maybe? Is that why you came here to ask me?
Nah, just listen, okay? I wanted the opinion of someone freakier than me.
Okay, go on. She really knows how to flatter a girl.
It's kind of dumb, but have you heard of that Corpse Girl website thing?
Yeah? Who does she think she's talking to? More importantly, how should I respond?
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, right? I heard rumors too, so I checked it out.
Go on.
I thought the whole thing was really funny. Like, could it be for real? Anyway, maybe I kinda used it to request a death.
Go on.
Is that so?
Tomoe has pretty much straight up admitted that she was the one who requested my death. Well, now we know. After all, I know exactly how many requests come through the site. The latest one had to be from her.
Yeah, and, well, you know how the site works, right?
Fill me in.
Yeah,
we totally don't know. Please explain it to us.
All you do is put in a photo of a bitch and her phone number. Then she's supposed to drop dead. Simple as that.
Okay.
Thing is, no one knows how it works. Or if it works, actually.
Right. Okay, so you requested somebody's death, and what happened?
Well,
Go on. This is it. This is where she admits that she uploaded my photo. She looks guilty. I caught her red-handed.
you see, the dumb bitch went and died.
I'm sorry, what? I blink a few times. I'm positive I didn't hear that right. Are there like 2 Corpse Girl websites?
What did you say?
The chick whose photo I uploaded. She's deader than a doorknob.
Okay. Then she couldn't have been the one to report. Okay, I think it's the other lady that ended up dying. I don't think Tomoe uploaded my photo at all. Which time I'm referring to, my mind is racing frantically, scanning through the list of Corpse Girl's victims over the past few months. The only people who have died recently are Akane and Ichi. Tomoe is talking about a female, so it rules out Ichi. Then there's Ruei, but she died such a long time ago, last year in fact. Surely Tomoe wasn't the one who requested her death. It was way too long ago for her to be bringing it up now. That leads me to believe that the only person Tomoe could be talking about is Akane. Whereas someone else died, somebody I never found out about. That's impossible. I've been so thorough in searching for results of my work. The only victim that Tomoe could be talking about is Akane. But wait, no, that still can't be right. Tomoe requested my death. Tomoe uploaded my photo to Corpse Girl's website just recently. I take a deep breath and swallow hard and open my mouth.
Tomoe, what you're saying is really serious. Are you sure this person
I
died?
told you she was the one behind the first woman's death. What? You thought it was... I never thought that.
Yep, no doubt. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
If you're good with this occult junk, how do you think she died from a website? Do you reckon my request really killed her? Because I don't really want this shit on my conscience, you know?
I don't know what to say.
Come on. I was only really joking around with the website. Didn't think for a second that it could really work.
Uh-huh.
But now, this bitch is cold in the ground, and I can't sleep at night. Keeping Shinya close is the only thing making me calm lately.
Oh, that explains a lot. Tomoe seems to be showing a little remorse, which I didn't think she had in her. If she thought the website was a joke, then fair enough. It's only natural that she'd want to play around with it. Then again, I'm kind of offended that she figured the whole thing was fake. Corpse Girl has worked too damn hard to be considered a joke. But I want to get to the bottom of this. I need to find out whose death Tomoe requested. And more importantly, the question of who requested my own death remains unanswered. And you stupidly put your corpse photo in Tomoe's desk. Like a dumbass.
Tomoe, what's the name of the person you requested to die?
Her name? Oh, you might know her.
Go on.
It was that skank from our office, Akane Tsurumaki.
Akane. Sure enough, she's well and truly dead. Tomoe isn't wrong in believing that the website killed Akane. Tomoe once posted on Noise about wanting to try the website and she was waiting for someone to try it on. If I recall correctly, she requested for Akane's death came through Corpse Girl's website shortly after I read that post. Perhaps Tomoe made the request on the very same day. You knew it? God damn, you're smart. So then Tomoe was the one responsible. I assumed the person who requested Akane's death was someone in our office, but I never figured it would be a junior data entry employee like Tomoe. How did Tomoe even know Akane? I can't see how their paths would have crossed in such a large office building.
Yo, Psycho, you in there?
I step out my thoughts and meet Tomoe's dead-eyed gaze.
Your professional opinion, can a website really kill someone?
Yes. I'm torn between giving two replies. I could state that I believe the website worked and therefore help increase Corpse Girl's credibility, or I could play it safe and make sure I'm not suspected of any involvement. Right. Coward that I am, I decide to play it safe.
No, absolutely not. A website can't kill someone.
Yeah, I figured. Guess it's just a coincidence that she died. You reckon I'm not guilty then? I didn't really want the bitch dead anyway. I was just mucking around.
Yeah, you're not guilty.
Thank God. That's a real weight off my elbows, you know?
Wait, whoa. Weight off my shoulders, not elbows.
I sure as shit won't mess around with sites like that again, though. I'm gonna play it real straight from now on.
Fair enough. Good move.
I gotta get my life together. I got a man to look after now.
Uh-huh.
Right. Well, good luck with that. I need to get home.
All I want right now is to get back and figure out who the hell uploaded a photo of me to the website. You can't go home yet. You need to get back to the office and take that photo out of her desk. My mind is reeling and I'm not in the right headspace to listen to Tomoe's drivel any longer.
Hey, for what it's worth, which ain't much. Thanks. Thanks for putting my mind at ease.
Aw.
I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and... well, nah. That's about it for now.
Well, that's the most honest that she's been with me. And sweet. For a fleeting moment, I imagined that she was going to apologize for assaulting me last week. That possibility disappeared from my mind almost as soon as it appeared.
See you tomorrow.
See you. She waves almost sheepishly and wanders back through the park in the direction I came from. Right, time to go home. I can't relax until I know who requested my death. No, go back to the office. If it wasn't Tomoe, then the situation could be a lot more serious than I originally thought. If it wasn't because of my petty squabbles with her, then someone really wants me dead. Who? It's either Aoi's stalker or Aoi's manager. You're right! Oh, I can't sleep. God, been there. Look, our book is on the ground. Do you think we've finished the book yet? It must be past 3 a.m. Countless hours have passed since I started trying to figure out who requested my death. I've run through every possible candidate and their potential reasons 1,000 times. I've replayed every encounter I ever had with every person I have ever met. That is impossible. And I'm drawing a blank. I don't know who wants me dead. I'm not so vain to think that everybody likes me. I'm sure as a hell of a lot of people don't like me very, very much at all. But does anyone not like me enough to want me dead? To nominate me for Corpse Girl to claim as her prey? I take little solace in the fact that my life isn't actually in danger. Corpse Girl's victims are only brought low by my hand. Though my convictions are strong and I never refuse a request, taking my own life is absolutely out of the question. This is the one and only request I will ever refuse. And it's not for the sake of my own life, but rather for the sake of Corpse Girl's continued existence. I will not let her die and be buried with me. Well, the guy we met in the library? Why would he want us dead? However, now that I've eaten of the knowledge that somebody genuinely wants me dead, I can't cure my upset stomach. No amount of mental reassurance shall quell the sickness rising inside me. The top candidates are, of course, those closest to me. Of course, Tomoe off the list. Her relief at knowing Akane's death wasn't her fault convinced me that she wouldn't make the mistake of messing with the website twice. Add to the fact that she came to me for reassurance, well, it's safe to say that she's not the person I'm looking for. So that leaves the people I deal with on a daily basis. Aoi, my best friend since junior high, the first person I ever fell for. She rejected me gracefully during junior high, so gracefully that we still remain friends to this day. Would she want me dead? It's doubtful. She wouldn't even report her stalker, a guy who she apparently is related to the police because she didn't want him arrested. Then there's Shinya, another acquaintance from the school and now my co-worker. It's now gone on so far as to call us friends that we're now connected on noise. I've never been romantically interested in him, but I was under the false impression that he had feelings for me. He's a wannabe detective, but he doesn't have the competence to follow in his father's footsteps. He doesn't strike me as the type to want somebody dead, let alone go through the requesting somebody's death. Fair enough. Gotta go do something. I'll be back a bit later. Have fun while I'm gone, Pam. Thank you, Zenith. Go have a delicious snack. I'll be here, desperately trying not to die in the game. Still, quiet, guarded people like him really do surprise you. When you take those three out of the equation, the people I deal with daily are very few. They're the higher-ups and the execs at work, like Kotomi. But our dealings are so short and simple that I'm sure I barely even register on their radar. If I extend my list of candidates to include people I don't deal with regularly, but who are technically still part of my life, then the list gets a little bit more interesting and harder to narrow down. Kenji and Momo Ogawa, the father and daughter living in my apartment building. Why the fuck would they do that? They're sweet, kind and considerate. Couldn't imagine they'd want to kill me unless I'm really using up too much of their internet bandwidth and they just can't take it anymore. They won't do that. I'll make her roll a dice if she dies. No! There's my eldest sister, of course, Yuriko. Yuriko Kurosawa. Huh. We haven't talked in over a year at least. She's scum, but probably not the type to randomly elect her own sister for death, probably. Is that the same Kurosawa from the start of the game? Oh, she's on parole, so I have to believe she wouldn't do anything to jeopardize her freedom. Okay, probably not the Kurosawa we know then. And then there's Mother. Asuna Kurosawa. She's simply not in a position to submit any my details to Corpse Girl's website. Why? My struggling brain can't think of anyone else currently in my life. I have a very small social circle. It's true, all the people that fill my newsfeed have either already been named on this list or they are such a small, long ago part of my life that they wouldn't even remember I exist anymore. And then suddenly, and without warning, a face pops into my mind with startling clarity. That guy from the library. Koji, was it? Koji with no surname. He was bizarre, eccentric, didn't seem like the type of person that gets outside much. Kind of like me, I suppose. His eyes were so clear it was unnerving. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but I couldn't see anything of substance through his lenses. Out of everyone I've mentally listed, he seems like the person most capable of taking someone's life. That's a biased opinion based on little to no knowledge of him. It's just the impression he gives. Clerk said he might be right. However, I have to ask myself, would he want me dead? Me, a person he met one time at the library? In addition, the photo of me that was uploaded to my website was the Temujin corporate system. It's the very same picture that I wear on my ID tag. How would Koji have access to it? True. If he was going to upload a photo of me, he would have found my noise profile and used an image from one of my albums. There aren't too many photos of me on there, but there are enough to identify me. The guy's suspicious, but I don't think he's the one looking for me. Yet. I can't get his face out my mind. On a whim, I snatch up my phone from my bedside and unlock the screen. Are we gonna, add him? The bright light shines like a beacon in the darkness and nearly blinds me, and I squint and navigate to the noise app. Koji. He told me his noise tag, didn't he? Yeah, it's Koji. If I can remember it, it'll save me the hassle of having to look through the hundreds of profiles with the same name just to find him. What was it? Koji? No, not too simple. Koji something. I start to type different variations until an auto-predicted result pops up. Yes, Koji! That's the one! I tap the result and instantly arrive at his profile. The info in his About Me section is pretty vague, but judging by the display photo, I'm certain this is the right guy. Do we get to see the photo? Just your average guy taking my days one at a time. Introvert. Antisocial, anti-establishment, anti-everything, lol. I like peanut butter though. Oh, that's fair enough. Peanut butter's amazing. I scroll through his feed and see that he hasn't posted anything for quite some time. His most recent post is about a year ago and it's just an updated version of his display picture. But he has cropped out a woman's face and body so the focus is just on him. Ooh! I open up a direct message to him and start typing. Oh! Let's go! Hey! Is this Koji from the library? It's Noriko. Aw, my photo looks so cute! Since it's past 3, I'm not expecting a reply until I instantly receive a message in response. See? We all have fucked up sleep schedules. We all don't sleep properly at night. Oh, his photo's actually kind of cool. Damn it, why do I like the red flags? Hi, late night. He replied so quickly. I saw and gathered enough to ask him what's on my mind. Yeah, I can't sleep. Have you heard of Corpse Girl website? The screen states that he's currently typing a message, but then the notification simply disappears and no message comes through. Oh yeah, that happens. Is he ignoring me? Then, yes. Oh, okay, it's getting juicy. So he does know about the website. The question is, was he already familiar with it, or did he just look it up after I mentioned it? Ah, that's a tough one. What are your thoughts? Is it real? Yes, love it. Big fan. Hold your titties real quick. Hold them tight. Hold them close to you. Has this guy made a lot of requests from us? And if so, do you think he's somehow figured out that we are Corpse Girl? Holding, good, I'm glad. Hold him close. Do you think my prediction might be correct? Posture check? Okay, I'm posturing. Hydrate? Okay, fine. Stretch? Okay. Good hydration. I think it's true. I think this fucker knows that we're Corpse Girl. Okay, stretch. Okay, I'm stretching. Okay, I need to go gentle. I overstretched my wrist the other day, and I gotta tell you, it hurt like a bitch. So I'm trying to stretch a little bit more smartly. Is that a good word for it? In a more gentle way. Because as invincible as I think I am, my body disagrees. Okay. Gentle stretching. Okay, we're fine. I see, me too. Have you used it? No, well, no. Not yet. Huh. Don't hate anyone enough. So you're a big fan of Corpse Girl, but you haven't used the website. Betrayed? Key! Oh, it worked. Key! Hi, pals. Hi, Key. How is the baby? How is our little baby doing? How's the day treating you? That's Key. She is now my biological sister. I have already adopted her. Can't do anything about it. She's my sister now. Clarixa? Sister meet sister. We're all sisters. It's okay, thank you. How are you all? I'm doing good. I'm hydrating. I promise I'm hydrating. We're trying to figure out if this fucker knows we're Corpse Girl or not. I don't know yet, but I swear to fucking God, if the cute guy turns out to be a fucking serial killer, he might actually be a really good match for Corpse Girl. But also, this isn't great, you know? This isn't great. This is... Why do I fall for fictional characters that are also toxic? Bro, he ain't no. Good. I'm not mad. I love Key. Key's the best. Key's amazing. Oh my God, it's Key! We love Key in this house. It's hard to get a sense of his emotions through his replies. I can't tell if he's... Key! There is a character in this game that I think sounds like your pufferfish voice. You know, your ufferfish? Like, oh my God. Like, what? That voice you do is her voice. I'm gonna send you a clip. Hopefully we see her in the game and then you can see her too. It's amazing. I lost my mind the first time I heard her voice. That fish, exactly, that voice. I cannot wait for you to hear it. The only reason it struck me is like, oh my god, remember? Is because I wanted to say that this guy's voice, Koji's voice, fucking amazing. So good! It's hard to get a sense of his emotions through his replies. I can't tell if he's being sincere or not. That's the problem with texting. Wait, have you used it? Tell me. Used it? Bitch, I own it. Tell me details. Does it work? No, I haven't used it, but it's popular in my office. I mean, you're flying a little too close to the sun there. You're flying a tad too close to the fucking sun. Don't tell him that. Well, technically one person has brought it up, but that's not the point. I don't know why I wrote that or why I ended the message with a question mark. I shake my head and wait for a response. Okay, let me know if you use it. Might be work for me. Ooh! This sounds interesting with no context. Hope you're all doing well. We're doing fabulously. Just fabulously. I need to know. How much does he know? Is he actually a private PI trying to figure out if we're Corpse Girl? We'll never know. Might be work for me. What does he mean by that? Ask. Work. Yeah, I store cadavers. Dispose of later. Oh, you two need to get married tomorrow, you two little freaks. I don't understand. Hospital morgue, storage and disposal. She could get great photos of dead bodies to use in her Corpse Girl photos. This is the definition of a soulmate right here. When people say there's someone for everyone, this is what they're talking about. He works at a morgue? God, she's already excited. You can hear it. I noticed a strange smell on his clothes when we met. Now that it makes sense, I gag a little, suppress the urge to vomit. Why are you getting sick? After everything you've done. So if someone dies, they get sent to you, even for like suicides and murders? Yeah, all sorts. Worst are car crash victims. Have to mix and match limbs. Oh my god. Have you ever received a victim of Corpse Girl's website? Impossible to know. Maybe. Who can say? Have a name? A name. Can he look up the names of the bodies he's received? But if you tell him a name... Here's the thing. If you tell him a name, he might get a little bit suspicious. He's like, how do you know that she's a victim of Corpse Girl? How do you know that? Can you look up such a thing? Yeah, cadavers are IDs. This is why the main menu is like a morgue. This makes sense now. I don't know about mix and match. Like, they're not Frankensteining people, are they? They are. He's just mix and matching people. It's like, ah, fuck it. This person's gonna have really strong biceps, and this person's gonna have little noodle legs. Know a victim? Should I ask? Would doing so put me under suspicion of being associated with Corpse Girl? Yes, it would. Hello? I could look now. At work. Oh, that's why you're up. Here I thought we were gonna, bond over bad sleep schedules. I start to nervously bite my fingernails. I know that I won't gain anything from finding out if he's dealt with any of the victims, but morbid curiosity tends to get the better of me, and sometimes I just have to know. Akane, you dumb bitch. Okay, a second. Oh, he's on board. We both freaks in this house. No? No? Correct spelling? Got an M. No, and a cut. Oh. That's not right. Close enough. Close though. Okay, more names? Oh, how? You are just begging for this man to know that you're a Corpse Girl. But, you're both freaks, so it should be fine. One sec. Yes, Crash victim. Bad. Oh! I remember him. He's still in here, actually. I'm not gonna go down there, are we? We're not having a really freaky, weird date at the morgue, are we? I can't believe what I'm reading. Ichi Hanada ended up at Koji's morgue, and he's still there. Date night! Oh my god. I knew 2026 was gonna get me a date. Boom. Boom. Really? How long do you store the bodies? Depends. Up to 2 days for autopsy. Interesting. No autopsy for him. No need. Yeah, I imagine. I fucking imagine. So he just sits here. Cold chamber. 31BB. Why are you telling me this? If family doesn't collect, then cremation. Interesting. Is cremation what you mean by disposal? Yeah, mostly. Friend of yours? No. No, not exactly. But he's Corpse Girl's victim. You said so. Well, I don't know. You said so. He's unraveling our web of lies. This is not good. Interesting. Oh, fuck, he knows. I'll look at him again. Oh, no. Really? There's no need for that. It's okay. I won't tell. Oh, God. Guys, we're gonna die. Not his proudest pap. Oh! You and me on the same level. How did you do it? What? I saw it hard. What does he mean? Hello? How did I do what? How did... He knows! He knows! He knows! He knows! He knows! Clarixa! He knows! So it had to be said. He's hoping, huh? Oh, he's hoping. How did you kill him? You don't... You stupid bitch. Let's be real. What did you truly think was gonna happen? Oh shit, I've messed up. He knows. Koji has figured out who I am. In a panic, I slam my phone down. I hear the constant vibration against the bed as Koji continues to message me. Thigh asphyxiation is the only answer. Oh my god. Okay. I love you. Fuck. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Jokey, dark humored flirt. You and me, Key. This is why you're my biological sister. What do I do? Can I make something up to convince him that I'm not the one responsible? Okay, here's the plan. Hear me out. We pretend that we're trying to find out who Corpse Girl is, and we have like sinking suspicions that these deaths are connected. Just say psych, that'll fix it. That's true also. Will he even buy it? By not responding to him straight away, I've probably inadvertently proven my own guilt. I pick up my phone between my trembling thumb and forefinger. I hold it delicately, as though it has suddenly become some sort of evidence that I don't want covered in my fingerprints. In a way, that's completely true. Gaslight and girl boss, you right. I stare at the message from Koji. Hey. Hey. You there? Hello? I better reply. I have to say something. Maybe, just maybe, I could throw him off my trail. True. Lie! I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't kill anyone. Not exactly a lie. That's true. Yes, true. Corpse Girl killed him. Oh, thank God. He thinks we made the request. We're fine. No name entry on Corpse Girl's website. But you knew his name and you knew he died. Right. Yes, we made the request. Not the desperate text when you're gone for literally 30 seconds. Ergo, you requested his death. Wait, this is good. This is far better than him believing I'm the Corpse Girl. He thinks I'm just some fan of the website that submitted a request. I have to run with this. I can't let him know the actual truth. Okay, you got me. I used the website to request his death. Ha! Wow, mad. So the site is real. Amazing. This is exciting. Are you happy he's dead? I decided to take a leaf out of Tomoe's book and act more innocent than I really am. Nice. Ergo. Go run! Not really. I made the request on him on a whim to see what would happen. I didn't think it would actually work. Wow, so you didn't hate the guy? Ichi? No, I never even met him. Just found his photo on the internet. Incredible. Corpse Girl kills with just a photo. Doesn't even need a name? Wonder how many other Vics I've got here, lol. Have to go, clocking off soon. Talk later. Koji's status immediately changes to offline. I breathe a sigh of relief. I think he bought the lie. Surely I'm in the clear. Surely. But this whole conversation was an exercise in stupidity. I nearly shot myself in the foot because of my own insatiable curiosity. I shouldn't have contacted Koji after all. Well, it's too late now. The only positive thing to come out of this is learning that Koji works at the hospital morgue. I could potentially take advantage of this, but my sleep-deprived brain can't quite work out how. Well, I can dwell on that later. For now, I really need to sleep. God damn it. Oh, damn it. Tuesday morning. Tuesday! My alarm erupts with a shrieking scream and scares me awake. My eyes don't open immediately. Instead, I find myself tossing and turning, trying to bury my face in my pillow. I can't have had more than 2 hours of sleep, and now it's already time to get up and go to work. You might actually have to have a whole meal. How the hell am I going to function today? I drag my heavy body from the bed and slide into a pair of slippers resting on the floor. Why is it that you could have like a full night's sleep and be tired, but if you sleep like 2 or 4 hours, you are way more awake? It makes no sense. With a yawn and a stretch, I leave my bedroom. I stand in the kitchenette connected to the living room for a few moments, completely absent-minded. Open the refrigerator and stare blankly at the dismal contents. You don't buy any food, that's why! A small tub of peach yogurt sits on the top shelf, and an half-empty jug of oolong tea rests at the bottom. I grab the yogurt and peel off the lid. Without even fetching a spoon, I simply pour a little into my mouth. I consume half of the tiny portion and wipe my mouth before throwing the leftovers in the trash can. What? That'll be enough to spike my energy for the morning. When you normally run on an empty stomach, any amounts of calories can work as a pick-me-up. I make a mental note to collect 2 to 3 cans of coffee from the convenience store on my way to work. This should carry me through the rest of the day. You need a better relationship with food. Tell me about it. Oh no. The rest of the early morning is spent applying makeup and getting dressed. I'm out the door at the same time as every other day. Oh no. Did we fucking forget? We left a photo of our own corpse in Tomoe's desk. I think we did. Okay, maybe we are made for a dead man. Made for dead man. Pouring yogurt into your mouth is a concerning behavior. Disgusting. I don't think I could do that. That's like... No, I don't think I could do that. No, I couldn't do that. It would feel weird. To stop myself from nodding off at my desk, I decide to rearrange my personal effects. Having something to focus on is a great way to fight off sleep. True. So is stress. Unlike the other employees here, I don't tend to keep too much at my workspace, yet it still manages to feel cluttered somehow. We've all been there, don't worry. I'm already not the biggest yogurt fan, but phew, bleh. Next to my computer monitor, there are 3 little figurines that I collected from my toy capsule machines. Oh, let me see them. There's a set of anthropomorphic coffee cans that were released as a promotional campaign at my favorite coffee brand. That's kind of cute. Each figure is about the size of my thumb. They're cute little things, and when you put a coin into the capsule machine, you never know which character you're going to get. So far, I managed to collect a Captain Cafe Olite, Lieutenant Long Black, and Madame Macchiato. If I remember correctly, there are 2 more I still need to get. But the capsule machine seemed to be out of rotation now because they've been replaced with a different series of toys. Fuck! If I ever want to collect the remaining figures, I'll probably need to buy them online. Oh well, I'm not super invested in having to own all of them. If I give each tiny figure a bit of dusting and set them back up next to my monitor, so they're all standing up straight and facing forward. Satisfied that they're tidy, I looked at a small tray of drawers that sit on the other side of my monitor. I mainly just store paper and office memos in there. They're not really big enough to hold anything much larger than documents. I rummage through the drawers and discard a few old notices that aren't relevant anymore. When I'm done, I file away a couple of loose papers that have been fluttering around my desk for the past week. With that complete, I straighten up my keyboard so it's parallel with my mouse pad. I give the keyboard a thorough dusting and then lean back in my chair to admire my work. The desk looks much nicer now. A clean workspace invites a clear state of mind, or so my co-workers have me believe. Maybe I'll buy into that a little bit, now that I can see the effects for myself. The corner of my eye catches a glimpse of blonde hair, and I turn to watch Tomoe enter the office. You dumb bitch, you could have gotten the photo out of the desk. She nods at Shinya as she walks by his desk and continues nonchalantly towards her own workspace. When is she gonna notice? Since her desk is in my line of sight, I have the perfect vantage point to watch her put her belongings down and take a seat. She's not gonna notice until it's too late. I feel a sudden stirring. Oh my god. She didn't forget. I feel a sudden stirring of excitement as she sits down. It's almost as if I'm anticipating something to happen. Was something supposed to happen with Tomoe today? Have I forgotten something important? Okay, she did fucking forget. She's so stupid. My tired mind can't really focus on those thoughts. I try to ignore the mild surge of adrenaline that started pulsing through me when she took her seat. I distract myself by starting at my computer, looking over the list for today's tasks. It looks as though I need to correct a few entries I uploaded to the company server yesterday. In my previously distracted state, it's possible I made a few typographical errors. That's fair enough. I'll get to work on collecting the data. It's gonna happen any second now. I open up a few programs and listen to the whirring of my computer tower, nearly drowned out in the clamour of the office environment. The next sound I hear eclipses the noise of the computer and the office completely and absolutely. She's screaming, right? A terrified shriek slices through the air like a knife, leaving a deathly ringing silence in its wake. I scramble to my feet purely out of instinct, scanning for the source of the scream. I don't have to look very far before my eyes fall upon a distressed Tomoe kneeling on the floor, clutching her face. She is on the ground next to her desk, staring down unblinkingly, her fingers white from the strain of clawing at her own head. She's so dumb. In the sudden chaos of people rushing to her side, I somehow managed to notice that one of the drawers on her desk is wide open. An open drawer? As tired and exhausted as I am, the significance of the open drawer isn't lost on me. I immediately realised why my body subconsciously felt excited when Tomoe came into the office this morning. I left something in her desk drawer, something I wanted her to find. Yesterday's obsession with discovering the identity of the one who requested my death caused me to forget my rebellious strike against Tomoe. I left something in her drawer yesterday, thinking she was the one who submitted my photo, which makes no sense, but we did it anyway. Then she didn't come into work and I completely slipped my mind, because you're stupid, that's why. After she confessed to requesting Akane's death, I erased my suspicion of her being the one who targeted me, but I didn't remove the item from her drawer. Ritzy, what am I gonna do? I'm in deep shit now. Yeah, because this office has security cameras and they can easily find out who put it in there. Before I can even lurch forward from behind my desk, Tomoe turns her head to face me. Her cold, grim eyes lock onto mine, refusing to let go. A trickle of crimson blood seeps from her scalp. Oh no! Where her fingernails pierced her skin during her panicked scream. Swallowing my nervousness, I break eye contact with her and stare down at the flat object that was the focus of her outcry. It's a familiar photograph, a printed image on glossy paper, traditional, old school, and just as effective as I'd hoped. Though I can't make out all the details from this distance, the composition of the photo doesn't elude my memory. Oh, that's a wonderful photo! It depicts my very own corpse, toppled backward over a tombstone. A bloody slash traces across my neck. A laceration lies in my stomach. And a knife protrudes from my breast. Wouldn't it be weird if this is how I die? I don't know, Pam. I don't know. Because you're stupid. My black hair is a tangled mess. My dark eyeliner smeared and smudged. The grimace on my face is unmistakable mask of death. Naoki Kurosawa, stoic and unflinching in death. Naoki Kurosawa dead atop a random tombstone in some nameless cemetery. A bizarre yet ultimately unremarkable way to die. What do you mean unremarkable? This is an incredibly remarkable way to die. Uh-oh. It suits me perfectly. I'm proud of the work that went into the photo. The objective was to punish Tomoe for requesting my death, to create a work of art so horrific that she would beg for forgiveness when she found me still breathing. But the scene played out before me is unlike anything I had imagined. Tomoe's face is scrunched up with hatred, the veins in her forehead threatening to burst, and... Oh, I see what the other problem is now. She told me she had Akane's photo submitted. She thinks I'm fucking with her because of that. Right. And the shower, the office was sanguine gore at any given second. Whether or not she thinks this is some kind of sick prank is beyond my knowledge. All I can decipher from her expression is that she's likely to strangle me given the opportunity. Perhaps I'm jumping ahead of myself. Why do I automatically assume that she believes I'm guilty of putting the photo in her drawer? I mean, aren't I the victim in the image? Perhaps she actually...
Who the fuck is responsible for this?
She howls like a wounded animal, a battered and beaten pup backed into a corner. Clutching the photo, now torn from her bloodied fingernails, she stands and plants her feet firmly on the floor, steadfast, stern, resolute. A bulwark in an immovable fury. All eyes are upon her. The bleached blonde gal girl with an antagonizing attitude is the center of attention of the office. Oh no.
This photo is disgusting! Absolutely sick! Who made it?
You tell him, girl! From the confused and puzzled faces of the 20 or so employees huddled around, it's obvious that no one really knows what Tomoe is talking about. The photo is small. With her clutching it tightly and waving it around frantically, it's impossible for anyone to make out the detail. I'm bold enough to assume that no one else has managed to properly glimpse at it. And maybe I could prevent our co-workers from getting a closer look if I act fast. I dart out from behind my desk and approach Tomoe.
Let me see.
Tomoe aggressively thrusts the photo towards me. I take a cursory look at it and gasp loudly to add credibility to my acting. Adopting a fake countenance of shock, I grab Tomoe by the shoulder and pull her close to me. I bow my head against hers so we stand intimately in the middle of the crowd, forehead to forehead, our eyes fixed on one another. I hope my beating heart isn't loud enough for Tomoe to notice as we stand against each other. Oh my god. She is from Coral Island, lady. You're right. Yes! Yes! This is the lady! I whisper softly, my pulse quickening as I try to make my words sound urgent and confident rather than broken and anxious.
Come with me. I need to talk to you.
Tomoe tenses and stiffens, but she murmurs something that sounds like agreement. I pull away from her and grab her wrist to lead her out of the office. We exit from the throng of onlookers scratching their heads and dart towards the elevator. This is gonna be reported. Shinya says nothing as we pass him. He just looks on with a pale face. He must have seen everything. Bathrooms? No. Okay. The elevator ride down is silent and awkward, but eventually the doors open to reveal the ground floor lobby. We weave between the scattered couches and sculptures, making a frantic dash for the exit. This isn't going to look weird at all, guys. You're fine. We finally emerge outside into the brisk morning air. Trying hard to catch my breath, I notice that Tomoe isn't nearly as exhausted as I am. She probably works out more than you do. I wanted to chalk up my wheezing condition to the lack of sleep, but I know that's an excuse for my poor physical fitness and lack of food. Tomoe is still holding the photo in her hand. She looks at it once more in disgust. and faces me with one hand on her hip.
You want to tell me what the fuck this is?
Yeah, would I like to? He requested it. What do you mean he? Shinya? You think Shinya did this? Why? It would explain why he looks pale.
Look, it's difficult to explain, but I'll try my best.
I want to find out who planted this in my drawer. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. It's of my body. She thrust the photo at me once more. She uses the point of her thumb to indicate the timestamp printed at the bottom of the image.
It's got yesterday's date on it. A photo of your dead body, as if you've already been killed. But here you stand.
Sure enough, the photo bears yesterday's date. Which would explain why Shinya looks so pale. Because he's like, oh fuck, she was supposed to be dead yesterday. But why would he want me dead? I marked it as such when I was under the belief that Tomoe would find it yesterday morning. I wanted her to anxiously wait out the day until my death accompanied the rising moon. Since that didn't go down the way I planned, the confusion on Tomoe's face now is self-explanatory.
I just can't believe that corpse girl wants you dead.
What did she say? Yes, that's exactly what happened, guys. Exactly.
Huh? This is just like what happened to Akane Tsurumaki when I requested her death. The police found a photo of her own dead body on her phone when they investigated how she died.
Right. Yes, that is... Yeah. Yeah. What? Is this public knowledge? How did I not know this?
And now you've got a similar photo. Does that mean Corpse Girl is trying to kill ya? But it doesn't make sense. It's already past the time it says here.
Yeah, I cheated death. Oh, we should go out and celebrate, like, right now.
And why was the photo in my desk drawer? What do I gotta do with it?
No idea. I'm still reeling from the information about Kane. The police discovered the corpse photo on her phone. Of course they did. Of course they would investigate her death. It was foolish of me to assume the photo wouldn't come to light. Tomoe grits her teeth and tenderly touches a finger to the bloody cut on her scalp, the place her fingernails slashed in anguish. She looks at her fingertip in revulsion and sighs.
Look, maybe it's my fault that Akane Tsurumaki ended up down the well. Maybe it's not. The least I can do is make sure that the fucking corpse girl doesn't come to get you as well.
Aww, you know what? That's kinda cute.
You ain't my friend or nothing, but sluts gotta stick it out together, right? I don't want another cold bitch on my conscience.
Sluts gotta stick together. I feel like these are the most touching words Tomoe can string together. I'm somewhat flattered that she wants to protect me. The redemption arc? Maybe.
Tomoe, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I kinda do, you know? You comforted me a little when I came to you about the dead skank. Made me feel like I wasn't totally to blame, yeah? You might not be as much of a psycho as I thought. Might be a heart beating behind that flat chest.
Oh,
Okay. Thanks.
Unexpectedly, the brash and brazen girl beams at me brightly.
I'm putting you under 24-hour surveillance. Corpse Girl's gonna have to crack my skull open before she goes sticking her fingers into yours.
Aww. That's actually, kind of sweet.
Tomoe, really, that's not necessary.
I can't figure out a way to convey that I'm not actually in danger. Well, immediate danger at any rate. It's true that there is someone out there who wants me dead badly enough to have requested it through the website, but as far as the threat of Corpse Girl coming to get me goes, I'm perfectly safe. I resign myself to simply stare blankly at Tomoe, the girl I hold so much disdain for. I know I should choose my next words carefully. Tomoe is prone to violent outbursts at even the best of times. Oh god, thanks, but I'll be fine on my own. I'd be better with you looking after me. I'm saving this real quick. I'm gonna save this real quick. I'm gonna save it again real quick. Okay, I'm not gonna say I don't need you to protect me. Fuck off. Thanks, but I'll be fine on my own. I'd feel better with you looking after me. I'm gonna go with thanks, but I'll be fine on my own. Because that's chill. If that doesn't work, I'll feel better with you looking after me. Let's go with, I'll be fine on my own. But thank you, yeah. Act scared? What do you mean act scared? Okay, I've already saved it, so I can always go back if I fuck it up like I did the last one. Thanks, but I'll be fine on my own.
Thanks, but I'll be fine on my own.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Nah, that's bull. You're a delicate little thing, so it's up to me to look after you.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I'll be okay. I don't think Corpse Girl is going to come after me.
Oh yeah. And what makes you so sure?
She does have a point.
It's a long story. But look, you said it yourself. The time and date on the photo have already passed, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, yeah. I guess so. But so what?
Well, I can't imagine someone coming to kill me now. I mean, the corpse in the photo is clearly dead at 9:06 p.m. last night.
Yeah.
But I'm standing right in front of you. I'm pretty alive right now.
You're not really convincing me. I mean, I don't totally believe this corpse girl person really exists, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Something or other killed Akane Tsurumaki. Pretty sure it wasn't suicide, what with the photo and all.
Mm.
So, since you got one of them photos too, I think it's best we hang. At least for a day. Let me keep you safe.
At least for a day. There we go. We've like squished down the amount of time we're gonna have to spend with her.
You're really stubborn, you know that?
Oh yeah, but I've been called worse.
Oh, I imagine.
But why'd you think the photo was in my drawer? Did Corpse Girl get her desks mixed up? And like, shouldn't it have just been texted to you?
Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? Oh my god! Subscribe for 2 months with Prime! Thank you, Key! Oh my god, thank you! Keep loving the emotes. We're gonna get new ones very soon. Of course, anytime. Ah! You're such a cutie!
Ugh, this shit really fucks with my head.
I love her. I really do. I've been flip-flopping back and forth, but I do love her.
Let's just get back to work, yeah?
Yeah. You. No. Wait. I have an emote for this. Wait. Ah, there you go. No, you. Tomori turns to head back into the building, but stops short. She faces me and hands me the photo.
Here. Better you have it than me.
Yeah, I'm sure no one's gonna ask what the fuck that was about. Look at the baby. She enters the office. Hey! I ended up getting the photo after all. Maybe that's how I die. She enters the office and leaves me standing in the cool morning air. Looking down at the photo, it's pretty clear that it's me in the image. I suppose it would be best to delete this evidence. How? I shred the photo carefully, making sure to completely destroy any of my defining features in the image. With the photo completely ripped beyond recognition, I toss it into a nearby bin and enter the office building. And no one asked anything. After dealing with Tomori, the rest of the day goes by without incident. I'm thankful, mainly due to how exhausted I am from lack of sleep. When I finally got home, I crashed on the couch and watched the sun vanish from the sky. It's late, but I can still make the most of the night if I pull myself off the couch. With great effort, I managed to stand and then make my way to the kitchen to brew a cup of tea. Oh, peppermint green tea for me, please. In my mind, I run through a list of things I should do during my free time tonight. I should check my website requests, take a bath, maybe get back to reading Strange Flower. Whatever I end up doing, I'm just relieved the day's over. With a steaming cup of green tea, my girl, I retreat to my room and leave the outside world to continue turning without me. You know, Tomori's never going to be able to sleep, right? Ever again. Every time, like, 9:06 p.m. shows up on the clock, she's like, oh, fuck, she could be dead. Another dull morning in the office. The chatter of people talking on the phone, the humming of the air conditioner, the tapping of fingers against the keyboards. If I didn't have music to drown out the white noise, I'd probably go mad from being exposed to it every day. I don't know how everyone else deals with it. Thanks to a good night's rest, I've been able to work diligently so far. I've completed a few tasks already and there is still a lot more work to do. As I continue to pulverize my keyboard with thin, brittle fingers, I look out over the office floor to see who is around. Shinya sits at his desk, his expression scrunched up in a concentration, and he absent-mindedly scratches his face with the blunt end of a pen. Turning my gaze, I observe the back of Tomoe's head as she works attentively at her keyboard. She hasn't said anything to me since we arrived at the office this morning. Because I now know that she's not the one who requested my death, I feel more at ease around her. With the photo of my own corpse destroyed, I can put yesterday's unplanned events behind me. I need to be more careful in future. Forgetting that I planted a photo like that in Tomoe's desk drawer was an oversight I can't afford to repeat. I know, you're stupid for it. I need to be clever, calculated, cunning. Corpse Girl's ambitions require me to be at peak performance at all times. I can't go messing up like that again. I'm lucky that no one else was dragged into the whole mess. Imagine if I did something so stupid when trying to kill a real victim. I would have ruined the entire operation. Taking a deep breath, I clap my cheeks. I clap my cheeks softly with both hands. For now, I'm going to truly focus when carrying out my plans. All I need to do is wait for the next victim to come through the website. I'm ready for it. Finding out the identity of whoever requested my own death shouldn't be my top priority. I'm immune to Corpse Girl's wrath, of course, so unless someone decides to come at me with a knife, I'm perfectly safe. Ritzy! Swinging it back and forth. I'll check the website requests this evening. As soon as I get home, it's too risky to try and access it while at work. True. Let's only do it at home. With newfound resolve, I nod to myself and look ahead to the end of the day. Okay, are we going to see Koji again? The flickering notification on my laptop screen prompts a wicked grin to split my face in two. What did you do? Oh, look at the sleepy Kimaraki. The sleepy baby. One new request. Okay, everyone stretch. We need to get ready for this. I don't waste any time before opening up the details of the request. My heart begins to pound. I feel the welcome rush of adrenaline flooding through my body. Request details. Today, 10:55 AM, local time. Victim's phone. Downloading image attachment. Who do we think it is? Do we think it's someone we know or someone we don't know? Interesting. My eyes widen at the sight of the uploaded photo. Why wouldn't you just upload like a snippet of their face? Why upload someone else's and then do a circle around it? Two people, two identical women. One of the twins? Twins, identical twins at that. The woman on the left is circled in red. She's obviously the requested victim, but without knowing them personally, it's impossible to distinguish between the two. They both have the same stunning features, lustrous hair, and contagious smiles. This truly is an interesting request. I immediately jump to the conclusion that one twin wants the other dead. That's not the only possibility, but I'd like to think it's the case. Makes it exciting, interesting. The second request only serves to reinforce my resolve. I can't wait to start gouging out the victim's eyes. She will leave behind a truly beautiful corpse. Okay, we know what we want to do for her, damn. As I wait for my secret weapon, the database of the deceased, to load up, my phone tingles beside me on the couch. It's a noise message from Koji. Yes! Hey, you there? About last time. Hi. Hey, that guy, Itchy, gone today. Is that so? Where did he go? Cremated, family didn't collect him. Limited space, you know how it is. I don't quite know why Koji decided to tell me this. I suppose he still thinks I requested Ichi's death, so... I see. More names? What? Want me to look up more names? Corpse Girl's victims? Sorry, I don't have any more names for you. Shame. Tell me if you request more deaths. This guy's a freak! Oh, and do you know her identity? Who? Corpse Girl? Yes. No, sorry, I don't know who she is. No. Okay. Is it you? Jeez, are we back to this again? No, it's not me. I'm not as clever as all that. Okay. How does she kill? I'm not sure. Okay. He doesn't fucking believe me. What do you know, lol? All I know is that the victim receives a photo of their own corpse before they die. Everyone knows that. My dog knows that. Oh, he has a dog? It's her calling card. Had a request fulfilled. Tell me more. I don't know what else to tell you. Lame. Okay. By the way, I saw the photo. What photo? Ichi Hanada photo on his phone? The calling card. How did Koji see it? Sure, he deals with the dead bodies, but surely personal possessions are removed from the deceased before they enter the morgue. I need to play it cool here and not invite any more suspicion myself. He knows. Are you talking about the photo that Corpse Girl supposedly sends her victims? Yes. Funny thing, it was definitely the guy, but the photo didn't match the cause of death. The photo didn't match the cause of death? I remember crafting Ichi Hanada's photo, of course, it wasn't all that long ago. I used a base image of a corpse with the dismembered legs hanging over a power line. Jesus. It was a memorable image after all. It made a fearsome sight, but it's not something that could be easily replicated by suicide, or by murder for that matter. So I never really expected Ichi to wind up looking like that photo. From what I read in the obituary, he died in a traffic accident. He must have been driving, or he was a pedestrian. Either way, it was likely a collision with a vehicle. For starters, the cadaver still has both legs. No legs in the photo. Did you know that? No, I didn't. I haven't seen the photo you're talking about. You haven't? Interesting. So Corpse Girl doesn't share with her requester. Hang on. Okay, you're not sending it to me, right? So only the victim sees the photo. Here. It's a good photo, I'm not gonna lie. Koji shares a photo in the chat. How did you get that off his phone? Sure enough, it's a snapshot of corpse photo I produced for Ichi. He must have copied it from the victim's phone. The photo from Corpse Girl, compared to this. He's not gonna send us a photo of the actual dead body! Another photo is shared in the chat. This one I haven't seen before. How did he get that photo? Zechi's true corpse sprawled forward in the driver's seat of a wrecked car. Seeing a genuine corpse photo doesn't come as much of a surprise to me after all. I've spent countless hours trawling through the database of the deceased. I've seen more than my fair share of destroyed lives. There's not too much blood in this photo. It's kind of a lame compared to the gorgeous rendition of his death that I lovingly crafted. It's still not entirely evident that what led to Ichi's car collision. This very well could have been a genuine accident. For my own ego, I have to at least pretend the Corpse Girl had a hand in it. Thoughts? The real death doesn't match Corpse Girl's photo at all. What do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I feel pretty clever and manipulative by putting the question on Koji. I want to lessen the suspicion of my true involvement as much as possible. I think he knows. You're asking me? Well, some theories. Corpse Girl's photos is a scare tactic, nothing more, but don't know where the photo comes from. She convinces the victim to kill themselves. What the hell? How could this guy's very first theory be right on the money? Who the hell is this guy? Is he stalking me or something? Does he actually know the truth? Probably. Second theory. Corpse Girl comes after victims, but a genuine accident happened first. Ichi Hanada died before she got to him. Huh. The second theory is off the mark, but I can see why he came to that conclusion. Regardless, this is the theory I want him to believe. I think the second theory is most likely. Why would someone kill themselves from seeing a photo? Doubting my own methods like this leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Not that simple. Photo is personal and time-stamped adds urgency, realism. Fuck, he knows! Could be effective, especially in someone anxious or gullible. He's right, of course. Although causing death in this manner was never my intention, when I first started Corpse Girl's website, it's a possibility that did occur to me when Ruri Hatano died. Wait a minute. How did you even get these two photos? Lol. Now she asks. Police on the scene like to share. More morbid the better. Dead guy with corpse photo on his phone fits the bill. They sent me both photos. Why would they send that to you? We played Spot the Difference, lol. Oh my god. Disgusting. I never knew the police could be so disrespectful to the dead. Well, I can't really talk at the very least. I'm not in that line of work. Anyway, coffee? What a way to ask a girl out. Huh? Get coffee with me. YN? Unbelievable. This guy wants to meet up and grab a coffee. Has this conversation really given him the feeling that I'm interested in him? Does he think we've bonded over a discussion of dead bodies? I'm about to tell him no, but some part of me hesitates and halts my fingers. Koji has connections. The morgue, the police. It's not inconceivable that he might be a useful tool in the future. At this stage, I'm about 80% sure he doesn't know my true identity. He fucking knows. It might be safe to meet up with him. On the other hand, I get the impression that even if he knew who I really am, he'd only be impressed. It's a gamble. It could be beneficial, or it could lead to me being caught out. I might even get arrested for my involvement in 3 deaths. Though, is what I'm doing really illegal? I'm not so sure. But I don't think a jury would take my side. That's why I have to err on the side of caution at all times. Koji. Okay, let's meet. I type the words and hit send before I have any more seconds of thought. It might be a fatal mistake, but if I'm clever enough, I can wrap him around my finger and utilize his connections. Cool. Message you tomorrow. Bye. Koji's status immediately changes to offline. I rest my phone on the couch and look back to the laptop screen in front of me. The smiling, beautiful faces of 2 identical women stare back at me. That's right. I was about to start work on this interesting request. I still have plenty of time before I need to get to sleep. With this in my mind, I set about my task in high spirits. Oh. Look at me with my little coffee. Thursday afternoon, June 4th. The tiny balcony jutting out from the side of my apartment is nothing like it was advertised in the real estate listing. When I first saw the misleading photos, I thought it would be spacious and bright, an open-air hideaway that I could use to get some fresh air and improve my health. I wanted to set up a tiny garden, grow some plants, nothing that would require a lot of work, but something that could occupy my spare time. In reality, the balcony is a depressing amalgamation of steel and concrete that saps away any desire to stand upon it. It rests in the eternal shadow of the surrounding buildings and manages to catch the sun rays for about 4 minutes every day. It's an understatement to say I was disappointed when I ventured out upon it for the first time. I suppose, if nothing else, it's a good vantage point for looking out over the city, but that's the only positive thing I have to say about it. As I stand here with my back against the railing, calmly sipping a lukewarm mug of green tea, I breathe a heavy sigh. I should be at the office. I should be tapping away at my keyboard, getting through the backlog of work that was accumulated this week. Instead, I'm here at home, tired and strained and wearing thin on the seams. I called in sick this morning. I don't know if my supervisor bought the lie, but he did tell me to stay home and feel better, so that's what I've been trying to do. Technically, you're right, you are mentally drained. So I would consider that a sick day. It's my own fault I feel this way. It's my own fault that I stayed up until 4 AM again. I know that lack of sleep exacerbates my condition. I know that skipping meals and refusing to take medication makes me feel this way. Okay, what do I have? I know that I do this to myself. I know. But this is me. This is what I do to myself as I try to take on each day. This is the way I stretch myself thin for no reason other than because some days I don't want to be better. I just want to be. I want to stay up late and work on Corpse Girl's requests. My body's need for sleep doesn't come before my ambition. I want to eat only when necessary because when I'm slim, I look beautiful. I want to be beautiful just like her. Just like who? I want to skip my medication because taking the same pills every day is a hassle and expensive, and I question whether I really need them anymore. If I could just stay at home like this, I don't need the medication. I even came out to the balcony and that counts as being outside. So why do I need to take the pills? What pills? It's true that when I skip a few days I end up like this. I try to convince myself that I'm fine, that I'm fixed, like I was something broken, like I was some broken thing that has been magically repaired. But I end up staying inside all day with the curtains shut and my eyes locked on a screen. I know that when I stay on top of my medication, I can go to work and the park and the library without a second thought. I can get on the train and not worry about strangers breathing on me or touching me. I can go to the convenience store and leisurely look around. I even went to that restaurant last week and read a book while eating dinner, and no one even tried to cut me or abduct me. And no one tried to strangle themselves in front of me. And Yuriko, does she have like PTSD? Can I really only go out and do those normal things because of some tiny pills that a doctor said I need? Or can I do those things because I'm actually better now? This is, oof. I kind of feel it though. Maybe I was never unwell in the first place. Not irrational, just cautious, careful, concerned. I realize that my mug is empty when I bring it to my lips and taste nothing but the slightly waxy, unpleasant sensation of smudged lipstick. Well, I've been outside for long enough anyway. I'll go inside since it's getting late. Plus, I have the feeling that someone on the street below has been watching me and is waiting to climb up onto my balcony. So it must be PTSD. Something happened and now it fucks with her. I enter my apartment, set the mug aside and retreat into my bedroom. My phone is where I left it, sitting face up and begging for my undivided attention. I snatch it up, unlocking the screen. I've been greeted by the last web page I left opened. It's my custom-made news alert for obituaries. From tomorrow morning, I'll be anxiously awaiting news of my latest victim's fate. I timestamped the photo with tomorrow's date, June 5th, 9:01 AM. The unlucky twin has already received the photo. I sent it out earlier today. After sending a photo, I always hide the burner phone out in the unused shed behind my apartment building. Let's face it, at one point, that's not going to be unused. Getting the phone into the shed this morning was rather difficult. I had to cover up my face and hands with some old clothes, and I waited until nobody was in sight before dashing as fast as I could. It took me a good 10 minutes to collect myself inside the shed before I could rush to my apartment and lock the door behind me. I don't think anyone tried to follow me. However, I know that I'm going to need to retrieve the phone again tomorrow and dispose of it. I'll check for a reply from the victim, of course. Not that they ever reply. Then I'll destroy the SIM and discard the phone like I always do. It might be difficult to get out there to the shed again. On top of that, I really should go to the office. Oh, and there's one more thing I'm supposed to do tomorrow. The coffee! Koji wants to meet for coffee! I'm not so deluded to think that I could pull off all those escapees tomorrow in my current state. Oh, escapades, there you go. I resign myself to reaching for the bottle of medication on my dresser. Yes, please take your medication. Maybe another week of taking these pills won't be so bad. They tend to increase my appetite, which is really annoying. It's a constant struggle to just try and ignore the hunger that tears at my stomach. And it doesn't help that they wreak havoc on my libido. I never know what to expect. Sometimes I can look at those photos of Aoi on my phone and feel absolutely nothing. Other times, I can simply be scrolling through noise while standing on the train and feel overwhelming urge to explode, which would explain her erratic, libido. I do my best to dismiss my doubts and fears as I swallow 2 of the tiny tablets. I follow up with a sip of water from the bottle kept next to my bed, and I fight the urge to retch. I'll take a shower to freshen up, and after that, I should curl up in bed and read. I need to conserve my strength for tomorrow, so an early night is in order. Maybe tomorrow is the day I'll finally be better. Aww. I'm starting to feel bad for her. Friday, 5th of June.
Where the hell were you yesterday?
Oh, did she panic? Think I was dead?
Did you miss me?
Nah, just glad you haven't bit the dust yet.
That's so sweet.
Tomoe leans in close to me, almost uncomfortably so.
Listen, have you had any trouble with Corpse Girl?
Nope.
No, I think I'm in the clear.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess the time marked on the photo has long passed. Maybe you really are safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
Totally safe. We saw a manager off a roof. Not yet. I wish, but not yet.
Thanks for what?
For thinking of me.
Aw.
Ah, shut up.
Unlikely friends, let's go. Tomoe's face is glowing red with embarrassment. Despite our differences, our interactions regarding Corpse Girl have helped us bond a little. I'm not counting on Tomoe and I having a lasting friendship, even just quiet peace might be expecting too much. I think it's in Tomoe's nature to want to pick fights with people, regardless of whether she's close to them or not. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up quarreling again, no matter how much we learn to respect each other.
I'm at my desk if you need me, but don't bother me, you know?
You got it. She's giving very tsundere vibes. She waves and leaves the cryptic statement in the air behind her. I return my attention to my computer and mark a few tasks on my list as completed. The next person to waddle up to my desk and interfere with my work is Shinya! I haven't seen him in ages.
You weren't in yesterday?
Yeah, I wasn't. Why were you pale when you saw me run out the office?
Nope.
Are you well?
I'm better now.
Yep.
Okay. I've been meaning to speak to you about Sato.
Yeah, I'm really sorry I fucked up your career.
Aoi?
Yes, the thing is, I'm kind of in deep water because of her not showing up to work. And then resigning immediately.
Shit. I was supposed to talk to you about that, actually.
That's not...
It kind of slipped my mind.
That's not why he sent in the mwahahaha workout. Ah, understood. I'll go grab my weights. That's not the reason he sent in my photo, right? Because he sent in the photo before Aoi didn't show up to work. Is that right? Or am I misremembering that? Let me grab my weights. Oh, I got a notification too. Look at me getting all popular. Okay, weightlifting time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thank you, Icarus. Take such good care of me. And of course, I need to hydrate. I must say, haven't hydrated a lot today. I'm gonna change that today. At least tonight. Ugh. Whew, thank you for the workout.
Oh, Right.
I'm sorry, Shinya. It's my fault, really. I hassled you to get Aoi a job.
Pam, Claudia, how are you? How's life treating you?
No. I didn't exercise due diligence. I really should have made her come in for an interview. Or I should have spoken to her myself to see if her heart was really in it.
You wait, pause, pump the fucking brakes. You didn't interview her? I thought she came in for an interview. I thought that we were like, oh, do you mind giving my friend a job? Like, yeah, she can come in for an interview, and then she got the job. You didn't even meet with her?
When you put it that way.
I'm not trying to be Kaz, but what he says makes sense.
Listen, you couldn't have known it, but Aoi struggles a bit day to day. I'll just say she has some anxiety issues and leave it at that.
Anxiety, huh?
Don't tell anyone I said that. I was under the impression she's been doing a lot better, but maybe I was wrong.
Doing alright? Nice.
I guess we all have our hidden struggles, right?
Yeah, we do.
Right.
If only he knew. I'm a serial killer. Then again, maybe Shinya struggles too. Maybe dating Tomoe is his cry for help. That's mean. Maybe he's going to snap one day and come into the office with a knife. Oh my god. Or maybe he'll discover Corpse Girl's website and request Kotomi's Ida's death in retaliation for ending his career. Maybe. We don't know. Who knows? I can't read this guy as well as I initially thought. For the longest time, I was under the impression he had a crush on me. So what would I know?
Anyway, I hope Sato feels better soon. Maybe she'll find a job that suits her one day.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope.
Maybe.
Yeah. Me and Naroki, we're on the same page. We're like, we don't know.
Say,
Yes?
seeing as we're friends now and all, would you mind if I ask you a, personal question?
Uh-oh.
That depends on what it is.
It's related to, intercourse?
Okay, how about we don't ask this question at work? My face scrunches up at the word. I don't like the direction of this conversation is heading.
Shouldn't this be something you talk to your girlfriend about?
Uh-huh.
Yes, you're right. But I can't actually speak to her about it.
Oh, is this like him telling me that he's a virgin, but he doesn't want her to know he's a virgin?
You're really the only other friend I have, so...
Okay. Shinya's face takes on a dark expression that's far more depressing than what he just said. I feel bad for the guy.
Well, what's the question?
Oh, if, hypothetically speaking, if someone pressures you into, you know...
Oh no. Oh no. My original thought was, is Tomoe pressuring him? I don't think it's Tomoe. I think it's that Ida chick that wants to get him fired. I think she walked up to him with a deal that's like, hey, you want to keep your fucking job? You know what to do. I'm getting the feeling he's getting blackmailed by that higher up exec.
Sex?
His face turns red in an instant.
Yes, that. If someone pressures you into it and you really don't want to do it,
Don't do
what
it.
should you do?
Don't do it then.
Say no. Firmly and loudly.
Yeah.
No one should make you do things you don't want to do.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I'm so glad that wasn't given to us as a choice. I'm so glad that was like a, which answer do you want to give him? I feel that my answer didn't give Shinya the comfort he was obviously seeking. I guarantee, I'm putting my money on the table. I think the exec is pressuring him.
Is Tomoe pressuring you into going all the way?
No, of course not. She would never...
No, she isn't, but Ida is. I knew it! Ida?
Never mind. It was foolish of me to bring up this topic.
No, it wasn't.
I'm really sorry, Noriko. Please, forgive my lack of professionalism.
No, you're totally fine. Shinya bows to me deeply, his face parallel to the floor. He quickly turns and scuttles away before I get the chance to say anything else. What was that all about? Could Tomoe be pressuring him? I wouldn't put it past her, but somehow it just doesn't feel right. She seems really smitten with him. Would she really push him like that? Maybe it's guilt for not being able to prevent his career from going down the toilet, but I feel like I should try and do something to help him. I watch Shinya get on the elevator, but once the double doors close, I get up from my desk and scoot over to Tomoe's workstation.
Hey, can I have a minute?
This is weird. Normally I come to bother Yo.
Yeah, sorry. Have you and Shinya ever gone all the way?
Huh? We've only been together for, what, a week? You think I'm some sort of slut?
Yeah, I don't think she's the one.
Hey, don't answer that! Look, not that it's your business, but... No, we haven't. Shinya's sweet. He's old-fashioned, you know. He wants to really get to know me before we go down that road.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
And I'm happy to wait. The last few guys I dated only ever wanted one thing from me. And that gets old real fast, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay, I believe you.
Why are you asking me anyway? Did Shinya say something to you?
No, I was curious, that's all.
You think we're real friendly now, don't ya? Well, I don't mind some girl talk.
We're friends!
Come talk to me anytime.
Nice.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Fuck yeah. Tomoe waggles her fingers in a goodbye wave and return to my desk. If I take Tomoe at her word, which I find myself doing increasingly often, then she's not trying to get Shinya to do anything he's uncomfortable with. So that can only mean one thing: someone else is pressuring Shinya. But the guy admitted to me only today that his only friends are Tomoe and myself, so who was he talking about when he brought up the subject? I bet it's that fucking Ida bitch. Why else would he bring up the whole Aoi situation and then talk about the fact that he's getting pressured? I think you're right. One of the managers pressuring him into doing stuff for the whole Aoi situation. I know, right? I know! Ugh. God damn it. We have hit 3 hours though, so you know what that means. We're clocking out for the day. I need to save. For the love of God, I need to save. I need to save. Okay, that's fine. Got our story options there. We got. I'm saving again. Oh God, it scares me every time. I can't be the only one that double saves, right? Okay. As much as I want to continue and I want to see how our coffee date goes, I need to try and behave myself. And I'll go live in 20 minutes. You're going live in 20? Hell yeah, Clarixa. Okay, maybe I'll stay on for like 20 minutes. But I triple save. Okay, how about I stay on for 20 minutes, you go live, and then I'll raid you. How about that? I'll go through my coffee date. Fuck it. Coffee date might take more than 20 minutes at this rate. I'm a little worried that I haven't received a news alert from the obituaries today. My latest victim, that twin woman, had her photo timestamp set to 9:01 a.m. this morning. Well, you don't have to. Nah, we're doing it. I'm gonna raid the fuck out of you. Yeah, but what if the wrong twin dies? You don't know how your powers work. If my method worked like it has the last few times, then she should be well and truly dead by now, Jesus. If you're tired, Clarixa, we're fine. Once you go live, I will raid. I'll wrap up whatever scene I'm in, and then I'll raid you. And then I will go get pizza. And she should be well and truly dead by now. She should have slit her own throat, or someone mysteriously should have come along and slit her throat for her. Like, yeah, because that totally happens. It's not like I managed to identify how Corpse Girl's power works. I'm no closer to figuring out why her victims die, which is weird. All I know is that they do die. I guess it is. Oh my god. Almost died. And yet, I can't find any matching obituaries for the day. I've tried searching manually too. I can't always rely on my automatic filters to get it right. No, but you know who could find out for you? Bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Clarissa. Oh. Koji could help you. Can't always rely on my automatic filters to get it right. I've scoured every source I can find and come up with nothing. It's possible that she hasn't killed herself yet. It's possible that she's planning to do it. Or maybe someone else is plotting to kill her on Corpse Girl's behalf. It's also possible that this time my victim won't die. Blessing upon you, thank you, Key! Depressingly, that puts me back at square one. My winning streak will be over before it really begins when the corpse photo has no effect. Damn it. I make a mental note to discard the burner phone when I get home. I somehow forgot to get rid of it on my way back to work. Being so absorbed in my strict morning routine. Oh god, something bad's gonna happen. But it's not too late. Barely 24 hours have passed since I sent that photo. I'm not straying too far from my modus operandi.
Yo, you came.
Off. Hi. You're looking nice. A little disheveled. I kind of like it. A familiar halting voice snaps me out of my thoughts. Koji stands before me wearing slightly cleaner clothes than the last time we met. Nice. He really cleaned up for the occasion. It's very possible that he interpreted this meetup as a date and decided to wear his absolute best outfit. The smell of the morgue is only faint upon him thanks to the desperate cover-up of scent of strong cologne.
Hi.
I mean, you two would make a fabulous couple. You're both freaks.
Can I sit?
Yeah.
Please.
Koji pulls up a chair and sits across from me. He's relaxed and awkward all at once. Sounds like me. His tall, lanky form doesn't really seem to fit in with the tiny, cozy cafe he selected as our meeting point. Turd! Hi, Turd! How you doing? He might be a creep, but he is handsome. To be fair, we're playing as a creep. We're playing as the ultimate creep.
Waiting long?
No, not at all.
No, not really.
Great. Ordered yet?
No. What do you recommend?
House blend. Fantastic. They roast it here.
Nice.
Also, the chocolate gâteau is amazing. I'll order 2 slices.
His voice is too good. I'm good, how are you doing? I'm doing fabulously. I'm just... I'm doing fabulously. You gonna lurk? Hell yeah, lurk away.
Thank you, but I'm not hungry. Coffee is fine.
Roger that.
Honey, you need to eat. The waitress eventually comes around and Koji places our order in fluent... places our order in fluent French? Do we get to hear it? I think the waitress is taken aback as she bows politely and humbly asks him to repeat himself in Japanese. Once our order is settled, Koji leans forward and looks into my eyes.
You wear glasses?
I subconsciously reach my hand to my face and check if I am indeed wearing glasses. Of course I'm not.
No? Why would you say that?
Koji leans back casually and shrugs. His voice is hard. It unfortunately is. Dang, this VOD cast is stacked. I know.
Couldn't remember. Maybe you had them on last time.
Honestly, the voice acting in this game is fucking amazing. Last time, is he referring to when we met at the library?
I've never worn glasses. Sorry.
I do. I wear glasses. Who else wears glasses? Raise your hand. Sound off.
Don't be sorry. Just making conversation. This place is great, right?
It's true that the cafe possesses a quiet, comfortable atmosphere. Me, Clarissa, Kimaraki, hell yeah. The smell of freshly roasted coffee lingers in the air, and the display of various cakes at the front counter doesn't make me ill. I can make out the faint sound of acoustic music in the background with the vocals in what I presume to be French. V2? Hell yes. We all have bad eyesight. All in all, it's a nice place. Koji chose well.
Oh, is this place expensive? I just don't have much money, that's all.
Me, Icarus? Hell yeah! Join the barely being able to see gang.
Don't worry, it's on me.
Ah.
How's work? The bank, right?
Yeah. I cocked my head to the side. Did I ever tell him what I do for work? I don't recall. No. Wait, no, we didn't. We didn't tell him where we worked. No, wait, no, we didn't tell him where we worked.
I work at the head office for Temujin, not in an actual bank.
That's so. Huh. Read your profile wrong.
Oh, that's what I was thinking for a second that we didn't tell him. I reckon somewhat as explanation. Of course he would read my noise profile before meeting up with me. That's pretty normal. Steve. I don't keep much personal information on there, but it's true that my workplace is listed. Our conversation is put on hold as the waitress returns with 2 cups of coffee and a single slice of chocolate gâteau. God. I would fucking demolish a chocolate gâteau right now. The cake is delicate and moist and my stomach growls in the betrayal of my convictions. Koji thanks the waitress in French, and once she once again bows in embarrassment and takes her leave. So this is like a French-themed cafe. And they don't know French? That's cute, that's funny.
A bite?
A bite. He scoops up a section of cake with his fork and holds it out to me. I wave a hand politely and shake my head. We could have had a really fucking cute moment of him feeding me chocolate gâteau. But fine. We'll just stay single forever.
Oh well.
He takes a bite and looks immensely satisfied with his choice of dessert.
Could eat if you wanted. Your skin and bones.
Excuse me, sir. She has a weird relationship with food.
Excuse me?
Just saying. Could stand to gain some weight.
The nerve of him. Who would say that to a young woman? Honestly, you can't win. You can't win when you're super thin. You can't win when you've gained a few pounds. Everyone has, like, their own version of what a woman's supposed to look like. So you might as well do whatever the fuck you want.
I'll have you know that I eat perfectly well.
Nope, that's a lie.
Whoa. Sorry. Wasn't trying to be mean.
First of all, that's a lie. I mean, yes, he shouldn't have commented on it, but also, that's a lie, woman. A lot of people, sadly. Noriko, yeah.
You're gorgeous. Just saying. Some cake wouldn't hurt.
How am I... This is a fictional character. This guy does not exist, but it's happening in effect. Yeah. I'm gorgeous? I feel a little flustered and I look down at my phone to avoid Koji's warm gaze. He likes his corpses a little bloated. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's very sorry. That's fucking hilarious.
Try the coffee, please.
Yeah. Oh. Ah! I reach for the cup in front of me, more due to the pleasant aroma than Koji's suggestion. I take a sip. Well, I think 99% of her diet is coffee anyway, so at least it's something. It's being served at the perfect drinking temperature, and it's absolutely delightful, rich and delicate. I promise you, whenever I've ever ordered a hot drink from anywhere, it is never the perfect drinking temperature. It's scaldingly hot and it takes like an hour and a half for it to cool down. This is where I don't order hot drinks anywhere, because I won't be able to drink them. I could drink this all day. I've probably been wasting my time drinking canned coffee. This is the real deal.
Thoughts?
For the first time since Koji arrived, I smiled.
It's wonderful.
Yay.
Right?
Yay!
I like your smile.
Oh! Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Really? This guy's really laying on thick. I didn't come here to be swooned. Still though, a hair tux. This praise is kind of nice, even if he is just trying to play me with the oldest lines in the book. I figure I should switch the subject to encourage him to stop flirting. That voice, I know, right?
So, how long have you worked in the morgue?
Wow. Good question. Okay, let's see. 34 now. Started there at 22.
Oh, you're 34? 22. Ah, you've been there for a while.
Damn. 12 years. Never thought about it. Shit, I'm old.
No, not at all. You're older than I expected, but really, it's no big deal.
How old is Noriko?
How old are you? Can I ask that?
Yeah, I want to know.
I don't mind. I'm 20.
You're 20? Shit.
Phew. Okay.
He's like, oh, thank fuck. Oh, thank God.
Is that an issue?
No, of course not. You're mature for your age, or I'm out of touch.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of touch.
I can't help but giggle.
Wow. Okay.
He laughs it off, but I wonder if I did hit a nerve.
Would you date an older guy?
Oh, yeah, he's... Yeah, he's fishing. He's fishing. And there it is, straight to the point. How do I answer a question like that?
Good question. I've got no issue with age, but I don't really know if you're my type.
Honest. Honest, I like it.
And if I can be honest, there is someone I have feelings for already.
Yeah, but she doesn't like you back.
That's so. Unrequited love, huh?
Oh, he sniffed that out.
Something like that.
Props can't compete with that. Well, that's okay. You're stunning. Out of my league. Thrilled to be friends if nothing else.
Hell yes.
Friend sounds nice.
Mad.
He raises his coffee cup in a toast, then takes a sip. Maybe I had him wrong. He might be a bit more mature than I gave him credit for. If he can take rejection without pressing the point, that speaks a lot about his character.
So, corpse girl.
What about her?
Interesting, right? How does she do it?
I personally would not know.
The photos, the killings, all without knowing the Vic's name.
Yeah.
Wonder what her death count is.
3, 4 if I'm lucky. I try not to say this out loud. Oh god, woman, stop!
Eiichi Hanada. Car crash. Was it planned? Cut the brake line. Drugged.
I have no idea. Sorry.
But you requested his death.
Yes.
I did lead him to believe that. I'll have to continue along with it. Yeah, you will.
And for no personal reason?
That's right.
Brutal. Don't request my death, okay?
I promise.
We'll see.
Ah! His face lights up, almost as if he's impressed with the ambiguous answer. Excited, even.
Maybe I should try the site. Request a death.
Maybe.
Know anyone who deserves it?
Oh, plenty.
Sorry, Not off the top of my head.
Neither.
Hmm.
Maybe you should request me.
No.
I'm dying to know how it goes down.
No.
You know, maybe you shouldn't mess with this stuff. What if you really ended up dead?
Eh?
I can protect myself. I mainly want a corpse photo.
Oh, okay.
How does she do it? Oh, by the way, you read that book I gave you?
She's been reading it so much lately.
You mean Strange Flower?
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
I'm halfway through it.
Wow, fair effort. It's long. Thoughts?
It's interesting, I won't lie.
No, Belle Sinclair is a sicko, right?
Right. He's not all there.
Halfway through, huh? So? Has he dined with the dead?
Yeah. Who was it? His school teacher, I think.
They have serious chemistry.
He dug up her body 2 days after she died, and then dressed her in his mother's Sunday best.
Damn. Why? Why?
Yeah. Took the corpse out for Italian? I can imagine the waiter's reaction. Classic.
Koji seems to be really enjoying reminiscing about the book. The story is definitely interesting, but the way he's laughing at it makes me a little worried. Then again, this guy works in a morgue, so maybe the whole scenario is just comical to him.
Oh, that's it there.
What is? It takes me a second to realize what he's pointing at. Sure enough, the book in question is sticking out on the top of my bag.
Pass it here. I want to show you a funny passage.
I nod and reach for the book. I pull the massive tome from my handbag, and with a fair amount of effort, the book comes free. It snags on the bag zipper and causes some of the contents to fly out.
Whoa.
But a few personal belongings fall to the floor with a clatter. I notice my lipstick, lip gloss, notepad, and pen hit the cafe's tile floor. Koji comes around to my side of the table and helps me pick up my things. He's such a gentleman! He's a freak, but he's a gentleman. He pauses when his hands grapple with another book that has fallen underneath Strange Flower.
Those photography?
Oh?
What's this?
You've never seen the book before? I quickly reach for the book and try to snatch it from his grasp.
It's nothing.
Koji is quick and he instinctively avoids my desperate grab and holds the book aloft, continues reading the cover.
English? A comprehensive history of photo manipulation.
Oh, he's gonna piece it together. No! He returns to his seat and flips through the pages as I finish packing my belongings away. I bow my head silently, waiting for his judgment.
Yo, you can read this?
Only a little.
Oh, this is tough. My English isn't good. Thought it was French at first. These images.
Koji suddenly snaps the book closed and looks at me.
I figured it out.
Oh, fuck. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. We'll raid the fuck out of your stream. I brace myself for his inevitable accusation.
Corpse Girl fakes the photos.
He is too smart for his own good.
The photos aren't from the future. Like that was ever possible. Photo is fake. Timestamp is fake.
Huh. He's correct, but will he go back to assuming that I'm Corpse Girl?
Hey, why do you have this book?
Morbid curiosity. Right, Clarissa!
Are you editing photos?
I mean, I have an interest in it, but that's all.
This book is old. Doubt the techniques are useful anymore. Still, it's interesting. My theory. Thoughts?
About Corpse Girl faking the photos?
Bingo.
I don't know. Sure, it's possible. But can anyone fake a photo so realistically?
Realistically? Do you know her photos are realistic?
She knows. Thinking quickly, I snap back with an answer.
You sent me that copy of Eiichi Hanada's corpse photo. The one Corpse Girl apparently produced.
True.
It was good, right? Pretty convincing.
Very convincing. Is photo manipulation that good?
I suppose if someone skilled enough was doing it.
If it's not photo manipulation, then one more theory.
What is it?
Maybe the subject in the photo is a corpse.
Interesting. He's getting closer.
I'm confused. Of course it's a corpse. What's your point?
Sorry, hear me out. It's a photo of a real corpse. Just not the victim's corpse. Corpse Girl acquires a real corpse, dresses it up, just like in Strange Flower. She makes it look like the Vic.
Oh, fuck.
It's convincing because it's real. No photo manipulation.
Mirko's being so sus.
I see.
Immediately my mind starts to kick into high gear. Koji has unknowingly presented me with an unprecedented idea. What if Corpse Girl does get real corpses? What if she dresses them up and wounds them, makes them look like a carbon copy of the victim? Then she holds a photography session to capture the magic. How would she be able to do that? The realism will be amazing. It will be way more convincing than manipulating a photo, even though I've become pretty good at it. It'll be the next step up the realism. I'm sure to convince victims to kill themselves. That's a really weird idea. If Corpse Girl's victims can be relied upon to kill themselves, then I don't have to continually question the cause of death. I wouldn't need to worry about whether some mysterious third party is wandering around slaying people on Corpse Girl's behalf. All of the deaths would be caused by suicide. It would be predictable. Conquering victims would simply be a matter of forging a convincing enough corpse replica. But the legwork involved in acquiring corpses would be... That's it! The answer is sitting right in front of me with a smudge of chocolate cake on his chin and an empty coffee cup resting in his hands. That's a stupid idea! If only she had a contact in the morgue.
Say, hypothetically, would it be easy for Corpse Girl to even have access to dead bodies? Legal ramifications aside, could she possibly have a source of cadavers to desecrate at will?
Yeah, it's not impossible. Take someone like me. I have the morgue. I'm there alone, mostly. Someone like Corpse Girl makes me an offer. I'd give away spare corpses, no problem.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Of course, I could get busted. It's not about losing my job. I'm not going to prison. The price would have to be right. But that's just me. Employees in other morgues, well, can't speak for them.
Interesting. So you would willingly work with Corpse Girl if the price was right?
Yeah, I've said it before. Big fan. I support her work. It's fascinating.
Okay, what kind of price is what I'm asking? Because we don't have money.
If she really is using cadavers to make photos, then... well, I'm offended she didn't come to me for help.
This is amazing. I never imagined this meeting could be so lucrative. If I want to get my hands on all those corpses, all the corpses I ever need, I just need to ask him here and now. She's not going to be able to do that. Shall we just skip to the deal then? Because this is a very out in the open already. I find myself breathing heavily. I notice that my cheeks are warm and my head feels slightly airy. It all comes down to whether or not I really want to step up my game. The way things are, well, the twin woman, my latest victim, doesn't seem to have given up the ghost. Maybe I'm being impatient, or maybe my power just isn't as convincing and as powerful as I want it to be. Then there are cases of the previous victims. Akane killed herself. There's no doubt about it. Bitchy, it's highly possible his car wreck truly was accidental and may not have had a hand in it after all. Ruri, my first ever conquest, the cause of her death still eludes me. There's no way she could have killed herself in the position her body was discovered in. So they end up dying, just not in the way the photo depicts. She's the whole reason I started suspecting someone else's involvement in the first place, after all. So there's one definite suicide, one potential murderer, one death that was an accident, a traffic collision that happened to collide with the date I wanted the victim to die. Statistically, there's no way to know how Corpse Girl's power actually works. It's almost like deaths are just caused at random, and then when you pile in the countless failures I've encountered over the past year, well, my success ratio isn't very impressive. If I could truly compel victims to simply kill themselves, then it would take the guesswork out the whole thing, that's for sure. With Koji's help, don't do it. I could acquire cadavers and make them look like my victims. The work would be completely different in photo manipulation. There will be gore involved, no doubt about it, and it'll take a steady hand, some makeup artistry, and access to clothing and props. Then there's the lighting to consider, the backdrops. One thing to take an image from the database of the deceased and have a corpse splattered on the pavement, ready to go. There's an entirely different thing to have to drag a body out of the morgue and plant it in a position, then take photos of it. There'll be a lot to consider here. It's not a decision I can make lightly. And on top of that, I don't have the courage right now to ask Koji straight up for his help. Exactly, don't be stupid. But if I do go for it, I'm absolutely positive it will lend a massive amount of credibility to Corpse Girl's mission. The extraordinary realism will pave the road of me with blood. Oh no, ahead of me with blood.
Yo,
no!
Finished your coffee?
Yeah.
Oh,
I quickly take a sip and drain the cup.
that was delicious. Thank you for treating me.
Very welcome. Shall we head off?
Yes, we shall.
Yes, let's.
Let's go somewhere quiet so I can ask you a really stupid
Any
request.
plans for the night?
Yes, sorry I can't hang out longer.
No problem. I had fun.
I know you did. So did I. Koji stands up and conjures his wallet. He leaves a few bills on the table and then steps toward me. I stand up too, playing my best hand. I quickly lean forward and plant a soft kiss on his cheek. Oh! So you're gonna seduce him to get him to give you the dead bodies. The maneuver is surprisingly difficult thanks to his height, and I don't think I pulled it off as gracefully as I had planned.
Oh,
Thank you for the date. Will I see you again?
Oh! I gave him my best alluring look as I bat my eyelids gently.
yeah, of course.
That's my girl! That's my girl! You saw he rubs his cheek with tender fingers, amazed that I just kissed him.
Bye-bye now.
Ah! I spin and make a beeline for the exit. Well done. Well done. Well fucking done. I hope to be that smooth. I hope my trembling legs don't betray me as I step out onto the pavement outside. That's more me. It's not in my nature to try and seduce someone for my benefit, so much so that my attempt at it has left me feeling rather queasy. I don't know if I pulled it off, but now that I've left the cafe, I can't look back to see what kind of effect I had on Koji, if any. Hydrate! I cross the road and a shiver runs down my spine. Hydration time. Ooh. Good hydration. And stretch, you got it. Oh, that's a good stretch. I accidentally stretched too hard like a day ago, and my wrist has been killing me yesterday. I need to stretch gently now. I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm made out of cobwebs. I've been prepared for what I'm getting myself into. Okay. perfect place to leave it. Nice. Saturday. Oh my god. Save. What the hell's a quick save? I'm gonna put this here because we both know I'll end up replaying the date a few times. Title, please. I've already saved twice. Yes! I knew it! Well, I didn't know it. I did, hope. I hoped this would happen. Because at first, when I first loaded the game, there was no one in the menu. And then as I played and saved, she appeared in the menu. And now that I've spoken to him, he's now in the menu! No stretching. Become stick insect. What do you mean? Lift weights, you got it, Tart. Oh my god. I fucking love this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thank you, Tarek. Appreciate you. Oh my god, that was a fun fucking stream. Oh my god! He looks so good! I need to... You know, out of all the fictional characters in games I've liked, he's probably the most interesting. Don't get me wrong, he's a freak, but he's the most interesting freak. Oh, as promised, I'm gonna raid Clarissa. As promised. How do I raid again? Yeah. Pam likes freaks, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. I like the freaks. I like the weirdos. I have to set you up with some characters then. Yes! Kimaraki! That's my baby right there. Gee! Set me up with all the characters. Oh my goodness, this was so much fun. Oh my god. Oh, and because there's 8 of you, you each get a forehead kiss. So, and mwah. Okay, we're gonna raid the fuck out of Clixer, just as promised, and I'm returning tomorrow because you know I'm playing the game again. You know I'm gonna keep going until I get the end. I hope Owie's okay. I don't know anymore. And I have a feeling Shin is being pressured by the executive woman. She seemed too happy to blow it out of proportion. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel incredibly loved when you guys come over. And thank you guys for interacting with me so much. That also makes me feel super loved. And I will see you guys tomorrow if you guys can make it. I'll be here trying not to swoon too hard about a fictional freak. And we're going to be raiding Clarissa. Hell yeah. Head on over. Give her some love. Give her some extra love. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys for coming over. You make me feel so loved. And when you raid, you get extra cherry tickets. I need to add some more, like, channel redemptions. I need to find out some good options. I'm going to be trolling everyone else's streams to figure out good, redemption ideas. I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful day. Hydrate. Eat something beautiful. Remember, you're beautiful yourselves. Thanks for the stream. Oh my god, you guys are so cute. Thank you. Bye, guys. Look after yourselves. Remember you're loved. Remember you're amazing. Remember you're irreplaceable. Eat self. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're eating ourselves today. Eat something beautiful. Yes. Eat self. Hell yeah, key. Hell yes. Go out and get a chocolate gatto. In honor of Koji. Eats the chat. Oh my god. Who specifically? Anyone you want. It's up to you. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. He said eat something beautiful. I was just following instructions. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Ba 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 bye ba 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 bye ba ba ba